Alanix, I hope you know those are two conflicting statements. It's overrated and nobody likes it. How can it be overrated if no one rates it? Also, hi everybody, welcome in. I hope you're all doing very well. I hope you're all having an excellent weekend. Yellow's a good color. Fight me. I like yellow. I have exciting news. I'm having a weekend for sure. I hope it's a good one, Dex. You had the fun apartment thing. Not like big news, sorry. That makes it sound like I'm gonna do a face reveal or something. No. I just did my picture taking thing yesterday. And I was so brave. I was such a big boy. I put my big boy pants on and I drove all the way to the city and I did it. A good weekend is still a weekend. That's true. You just kind of hit me with the 1-2 ye old. Are you having a good weekend? Well, it's a weekend, that's for sure. How did social media managing for band go? That's exactly what I was talking about, is putting my big boy pants on and doing the band stuff. I forgot that's how white folks talk. Oops. Yeah, know your place. Know your audience. I'm as white as they come. You can't drop a white guy phrase in front of me and expect me not to perk up with my white guy selective hearing. When are we gonna play that horror game website again? Oh, the ARG? We're not doing that one again. We literally did everything. That was a YouTube channel, apparently. It wasn't really an ARG, to be honest. It was basically backup lore for the channel. There wasn't really anything to discover, which is disappointing. But I could do a different ARG because I like them. Thought there was more shucks. Yeah, that was it. I think they're still working on it though. That's why there's not more yet. Pictures? Sure. We know what type of pictures you took, Aiden. What, of the band? What do you mean? I'm sorry, chat. I didn't intend on performing whiteface. I'm learning from my mistakes and hoping to grow as a person. If you would all let me. Pulls out ukulele. No. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Put the ukulele away. We don't need it. You're okay. Should react to / theorize on analog horror. I fear I've seen it all. I'm such an analog horror buff. I've probably watched a Wendigoon video about everything already. Could be fun though. I don't do a lot of those kinds of streams, though, do I? It's art, Stardew Valley. Art, Stardew Valley. Art, Stardew Valley. That's my life. There's a game I think you would like, maybe, if you like horror. I love horror. I think, I'm literally gonna play Phasmophobia tonight. I have some people coming over, and they like to watch me play the game. Who likes watching people play games? Heh. Heh. No, you cannot, Alanix. Twitch will never forgive you. I will never forgive you. I need to make jelly out of something. Salmonberry. Home Safety Hotline. I have beaten that game already. So sorry. Gonna try making banana bread. I love banana bread. Banana bread's the best. But yes, I want to talk about my experience taking photos and videos for them. And I also want to show you guys I've been working hard at actually getting my farm to look nice. And I did the Stardew Valley planner thing. And I planned out my farm. It's gonna look so good, you guys. Small! Hello! Welcome in! So good to see you! How are you? Don't mind me as I harvest my berries. Who up harvesting the berries right now? It's the queen bee herself. It's the queen rifle. It's queen small rifle. Genuinely drained AF. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that we can have a nice relaxing Stardew stream. And you can get all of your energy back. Did you know that if you need more energy, you can just eat field snacks? Or if you're in multiplayer, you can go to and sit in a bed? That's how that works. I want to take this hat off. I feel like letting my hair free today. Letting it out in the sun. Yes, I have my little farm layout. I think I'm going to start just by building roads. And then I can fill everything in from there. And also I have no money. Did you do the Christmas version? I did. With the... I cannot remember a single thing. There's like an evil Santa Claus that you have to watch out for. And then there's like a grandma, which is like Germanic folklore version. That game's great. That's a great game. That's right up my alley too, because I like played Papers, Please so much. I really like the games where there's like a mystery, and you kind of have to poke around and find the answer. I mean, that's what Phasmophobia is, basically. You're wrong, Aiden. I know. You don't have to keep reminding me. Faust, hello! Welcome in! I see you're very excited about politics happening. Haven't been up for streaming because mentally just not up for it. I'm tired of a lot right now. That's totally understandable. If you don't have the energy for streaming, then you don't need to stream. Take care of yourself, Small. We're thinking about you. Sending hugs. Ow! Oh, good. Tiz is working. Lucky's lore is based off that game. She had a little TV show explain some of those home problems. Wow, that's cool. It is a very interesting idea that's like not been explored very much. I think today Abigail's got her gifts. Oh, it's raining. Do you think I could get the mermaid conch shell pendant thingy-majig, or do I have to be at 10 hearts before I can buy it? Can I not just buy it now and then wait? Anyway, it said it's pretty decent luck today, but I think what I want to do is prep the farm, because I'm going to make it look so freaking good. Have more OC lore, be ready, Aiden. Alright, roger that, soldier. I haven't played Dandy's World in a while. That's how tired I am. Oh my goodness. Do you think playing it would make you feel better? Cuddle up with a blanket and a cup of tea and play some Dandy's World? I've changed my morning routine from having a cup of tea every morning. Oh, hi, Robin. You're out here working in the rain, too? Look at us slaving away. Rather than having a big old cup of tea with, like, a metric buttload of sugar in it, I've switched to eggs on toast. Which is probably for the best, because, you know, sugar's not great for you. And excess of sugar isn't great for you. And eggs are good protein. But I miss my tea. We have a prediction. Will Aiden get a cutscene today? Good prediction. Place your bets, folks. And remember, while you may bet against me during art streams, because I'm slow as butts, I'm apparently incredibly good at Stardew Valley. And by incredibly good, I mean I keep getting ridiculously lucky in this run. And everyone's saying yes. Alright, good, good, good. I see we've learned our lesson from voting against me in Stardew last time. I found my giraffe onesie today. That's amazing. I have a walrus onesie. In grade 12... for picture day, me and my classmates all collectively decided to just be goofy, which I'm so happy about, because picture day is like, I guess sometimes you look back on it and you're like, oh yeah, that's what I looked like when I was in 10th grade or whatever. But everybody has pictures. Like, I have pictures of what I looked like in 10th grade. I don't need a student photo, you know, like professionally taken for it. So it's way funnier to have a really goofy photo. And I don't know what happened to me on that day, but I wore my walrus onesie. I think we did onesie Wednesdays is why I got it, and I really wanted an Umbreon onesie, but it was like $80, so I settled with the walrus one instead. And on picture day, I went in, and the photographer was, like, kind of half laughing, being like, this is silly, and also half being like, I need to do my job. and a lot of us had very ridiculous costumes on. I don't think we didn't exclusively say that you had to wear a onesie. It was just like, look funny for picture day. So I remember one of the girls in my class took all of her ponytails and put them in her hair in one long ponytail, so it stood like straight up in the air. That was so funny. I'm going to go get snack because I'm out of energy already. It was so funny. And I'll take care of this grass once the silo is built and I can finally harvest. And I wore my onesie, and I remember the photographer was like, hey, can you please move the tusks? Because it's got one of the hood that you pull over to make it look like you're getting eaten by it. And it had tusks on. And the photographer was like, can you move...
K0M1_Kokaibu says 2 truths and 1 lie, different kinds of law. 1.
I made 26
Avon
field
caused
snacks.
MTR between Axon and Alice before Alice realized and went back to Axon before Axon had a heart attack from past trauma. 2.
Oh my goodness.
I.O. had to staple and solder the staples so they would hold her chest scar shut. 3. Kero is really aggressive whenever someone hurts K0M1.
I'm gonna go with number 1, because number 2 feels like it fits right in with other things that you would write. And number 3 just feels like it's too general to be a lie. I'm eating so many field snacks. But I showed up in my onesie, and it has that walrus hood that goes over my head. And normally I'm so socially anxious and would never like stand up to somebody, but I guess I was feeling empowered. You know, it's mob mentality. I was like, me and all my classmates are goofy. We can take down anyone. And so he was like, can you move the tusk, or can you put your hood down? And I said, I will not. I was like, no, I refuse, which is a crazy thing to say. Imagine having your school photographer being like, all right, now tilt your head down a little bit so that we don't get the glare in your glasses, and you're just like, no, I won't. But I did. I said, nuh-uh, and then he exasperatedly was like, okay, well, can you move the tusks out of the way or something so that we can see your face? I was like, fine. I don't know why I was so... It's probably the most aggressive I've ever been in my life. I don't know why I was... Why I had to put my foot down that I refused to take off the hood. But to be fair, if I had taken the hood off of the walrus onesie, you wouldn't be able to tell that I'm wearing anything silly at all. And I feel like that is betraying my fellow classmates who wore, like, crazy makeup to make themselves look weird. Meanwhile, I just have like a brown fuzzy shirt on. That's not enough. I need to be wacky and goofy. I think I'm literally just gonna spend this entire day cleaning up the farm. Number 3 is the lie. Karo isn't the aggressive one. It's mainly A1L, and Karo's also eerily calm. Ah, you got me. You can add that one to the tally. What is that? 2 that I've gotten wrong, and like 28 that I gotten right. I feel like I've gotten all of them, basically, right? I don't get these wrong. You get them wrong. I have a llama and a giraffe. You have 2 onesies? That's twice the amount of that's double the onesies that I have. Amazing. I need to get more onesies, and I need to get more cosplays. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand. Are you ever going to elaborate on that? You said this last stream as well. I guess that was just yesterday. Netto Rare? Netto Rare. What is that? Never heard of it. That show must be rare. Or it might be a book or something. I don't know. I don't read books. I'm not a freaking nerd. He says as his glasses shimmers. When you put peroxide in your ears, does it bubble? I don't... Whoa! What was that? I swear I'm gonna catch that guy one of these days. Don't put peroxide in your ears. That can't be good for you, right? Hydrogen peroxide, the stuff that if you put it on a cut, it like bubbles up and fizzles. Surely that's gonna damage the sensitive bits in your ears, right? Just use saline for everything. Saline is a godsend. It's basically holy water. It helps with infections and wax buildup. Oh. I have heard that you're actually not supposed to stick anything in your ears at all. Even with Q-tips. You know how you hear the thing that's like, you shouldn't stick Q-tips into your eardrums? Because it can damage your ears, which is true. But you're also not supposed to put anything in that far. Like, even like covering your finger with a tissue and then sticking it in your ear, you're not supposed to do that. Because our ears naturally push earwax out. Did y'all know this? Crazy. The human body is a wonder. We're just like, earwax, no thanks. And get rid of it. And then it is gotten rid of. The reason that you use Q-tips is for the outer bits of your ears. The little folds. Not in the canal, but the little folds. Sometimes you get ickies in there, and that's how you get them out. Hydrogen peroxide isn't the best for ears. It's not super recommended, but it can help clean your ears up. Oh. Unless you're an ENT, it's best to not fuck with ears generally. I would never fuck with an ear. That's not my scene. I'm not an ear guy. We're ear guys. 5 big booms. 5 big ears for the ear guys. Ears, ears, ears. Also, is it netto rare? Or is it Japanese? Nettorare. It's a kink for sexual infidelity? Oh. It's a cuck kink. A kink cuck. Are you the king cuck? No, I am the cuck kink. I'm the king of kink cucks. King of... What? I don't know. Oh, it is Japanese. Nettorare. Oh, mukatte kuru no ka. It's not doing that. I gotta do something because one of my ears has been clogged for several days. Yes, it doesn't always work. Sometimes your ear don't do what it's supposed to do. That's why you go to the Il Dottore, and they clean your ears out. Oh my gosh. I got so much freaking money from my ancient fruit and my blubberies. Muy caliente. Day 27 of summer! Summer's almost over. Oh, I can't wait for the moonlight jellies. Does that count as a cutscene? Because if it does, those of you who voted for no, you're so cooked. Mail? I don't have any mail. So, yesterday, I drove down to the city. I took my old beat up Ford Escape. And I found the music hall where my friends were playing. It was on the opposite side of where I thought it was, so I like looped around the street like 4 times with my car, and I probably looked like a dummy. And there was also a police officer who was kind of patrolling that street, so I was low-key worried that he was following me. He's like, why is this guy driving around the street so much, huh? This is fishy business. Is he going to deal a drug? But I was fine. I had a little bit of trouble getting in, because they asked me to be there at 5 o'clock, and the doors didn't actually open until 7. So there was a staff member there to assist me. I felt very official. He was like, are you the guy that I'm looking for? And I'm like, hello? Is it me you're looking for? And then I proceeded to sing the entire song. No. I said, yes, I'm Aiden the photographer. And he was like, all right, welcome in. And then I was like, am I allowed to park on the side of the street? And he said, I'm just gonna recount the entire experience. He said, you were allowed to park there, and it's free, but only after 6. And I got there at 5. So I had to walk across the street and get a parking ticket. Not a parking ticket, a ticket for parking. And the machine was broken, so then I had to go around to the other side again. Bark on the side of the street. Woof woof. No, park with a P. Sorry, am I not pronunciating my P's enough? It's hard to pronounce, okay? I parked on the other side of the street. Kiosk wasn't working. Couldn't get the ticket, so I had to walk all the way to the other side of the street. So this poor guy's just like holding the door there, waiting for me to get in there. I have ideas to sleep on. What? What did I level up? Oh, foraging. I think I leveled up foraging. Heck yeah, let's go. I got broccoli that I can plant in the fall. And then I got the pass, so my parking was good. Everything was fine. BQP, it did a flip. So true. Yo, it did a freaking... would that be a front flip? It would be it, but then it landed on its head. It broke its neck. Oh, poor bee. My bee. Oh, it's working. Does that mean our silo is built? Anyway, I went in there, and half of the band was there. The other half of the band was not there yet. Maybe it was a dive. Oh, true. Maybe bee is taking a swim. My silo is done! Huzzah! I can finally clear up all this freaking grass. Yum, yum, yum. I should go into the little skull cave and get the golden scythe. That would be very nice. I went in there and met some people, which was big for me, guys. There was new people that I didn't know, and I walked up to them and I was like, "Hi, my name's Aiden. I'll be taking the pictures tonight. What's your name?" And I like socialized like a good being, like a human being. Are you guys so proud of me? You should be. BQPD. Oh, there you go. Now it landed. And it landed the other way. Whoa, it did a front flip 360. This B letter on X Games mode. I genuinely build silo as one of the first spring buildings just so I can mow down all the shitty grass. Me too, Dex. It's exactly what I'm doing. I want to get a barn and a coop. Oh, hi, Willie. Bye, Willie. But first and foremost is cleaning up all of this garbage. So after I chatted everybody up, I like helped to get things set up a little. I didn't really, because there was a whole lot of plugging in amps and setting up lights that I had no idea how to do. So people were just like, "Aiden, put this guitar by that guitar." And I'd be like, "Yes, I can do something. I can help." So that's what I would do. And move tables and chairs around and stuff. And we got that done by probably like 7 p.m. And then I found out the band that I'm taking photos for doesn't play until 10 p.m. So I sat there for 3 hours. But luckily I got to sit with the band and catch up with some friends and talk to new people. But oh my gosh, the music in there was so loud. Luckily, I thought one step ahead. I brought earplugs because I knew that I'd be up at the stage taking photos and that the music would be absolutely blasting in my ears. Oh yes, sorry Dex, I literally didn't say. My friends are in a band and it's pretty successful. They're very talented, it's really good. And they hired me to take pictures for them. When you said you took pictures, I thought you meant like family style. No, I'm not that bougie level yet. I feel like in order to take photos for like a family, you have to have a good reputation. For people to like bring their kids out to a park and have you take pictures of them. You don't want to do that with just some random guy, you know? So I'm not at that level yet. I'm not a pro photographer. I'm not a pro-tographer. Anyway. Bad jokes aside. I got to chat with everybody until 10 p.m. But I kind of wrecked my voice. Because you have to yell. A lot. And, ooh, I got a mystery box. I want to get that open. field snack time. Num num num. So I kind of wrecked my voice from shouting over the loud music for 3 hours trying to talk to people. But the first band that opened was really good. And then the band that played was really good. They had like a minor technical difficulty, and I felt so bad for them. Because for some reason, one of the guitars connected to the amps was playing in the original key, and it was also playing a half step up at the same time. So it sounded really bad, and they had to be like, sorry guys, we're gonna get this figured out. Just, I don't know, go back to chatting or whatever. And they thought, like, 10 minutes later, like, they're up on stage for a long-ass time. It probably wasn't actually 10 minutes, but it felt like a long time. And they... Oh, I should talk to Abigail. Her hearts are gonna go down if I don't talk to her. Oh, and I should have gone to the beach and tried to get a shell. Rats. I think it has to be raining for that, right? And then they thought that they got it fixed, so they started to play the song again. It was Mr. Brightside by The Killers, by the way, was the song. Hi, kitty. Hi, Katsan. And it didn't fix, so it still sounded bad. And they were like, okay, we're just gonna skip that one. And I was like, oof, I feel so bad for these guys. I know how much that probably sucks. What if I put an orange in here? But they recovered, and they played the rest of the show really well. And at the end... One of the guys that I just met played the Freebird solo, and he played it behind his head. It was awesome. He like played probably the first like 3/4 of it just regularly, and then with the last bit he did a freaking 180, whipped the guitar over his head, and then played it behind his head, like not looking at the guitar. It was crazy. But he told me ahead of time. He was like, hey, when we play the last song, I'm gonna play behind my head. You need to get pictures of that. And I was like, sir, yes, sir. So I put that biz on sports mode and on continuous mode, and I took like 30 pictures, and I got a couple of good ones. I looked through them today. It's surprising how little good photos you get in an environment like that, because it's dark. There's a fog machine. There are big overhead lights that make everybody a silhouette, like there's not good lighting on their faces, and they're moving around all the time. So I think I took about 250 photos, and I got about 20 good ones. And that's how it goes. I'm not getting any more hay. Is my silo full already? Dagnabbit. And I got no way to take the wheat out of the silo. Honestly, I think I'm probably good. I didn't know you were into photography at all, I don't think. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a passion. Hello, Popman, welcome in. How are you doing? And there it is, the push-ups. I'm immediately doing them. No dilly-dallying. I'm going right now. Bet you didn't expect me to be so on the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do it for the fans. I do it for the fans. Death by Glamour starts playing. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Minri. I wouldn't say that photography is like a passion of mine. I was never like, oh, I would love to be a photographer. But I do like having like high quality photos of stuff. One of my favorite things to do is just nostalgia farm. I like looking at old photos and go, remember when X? Remember when we did this? Remember when that happened? Remember when this? And so I like to have good photos. So I tend to bring my DSLR lots of places. But I did take 2 photography classes in university, because I really wanted to learn the ins and outs of my DSLR, which was pretty fun. So, taking pictures is kind of fun. It's not like my favorite thing.
Asherat says hello, I am here now.
Hello,
it is
Asher.
Ash, here to tell you about my wonderful quesadilla I had for dinner.
Quesadilla?
It had brisket and cheese.
Ryan, that's not how you say it.
Cheese reminds me of this time I was locked in a room. A rubber room. A rubber
Cheese
room with
reminds you of
rats.
that?
Rats make me
Oh
crazy.
dear.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
It's already 6:30 p.m.
They locked me in a room.
I'm gonna quickly
A
run into
rat
town.
room. A rat room with rubber. The crazy makes me rats. Rats? Crazy? Once was I crazy. I was locked in a room with rubber and rub.
Brian, my friend, not a good time to cut out. Rubber and rub. That's peak comedy. Random equals funny? Yes, correct. Good job. The crazy makes me rats. Once I was crazy, I was locked in a room with rub. Rubber and rub. You're making ramen, Potman? Save some for me. What kind of ramen? Oh, I forgot that I read the book that gets my garbage searching all better. Hi, Willie. Also, don't let me forget that when I'm building chests, I need to make them deluxe chests. Because we unlocked that recipe, and I'm probably going to be dumb and just make regular chests. Abigail. Oh, don't go to bed. Abigail. Hi. You can't miss tomorrow's festival. It's one of the most beautiful wonders of the valley. I agree. It's good. Psst, make big chests. Oh! I forgot! Wow, thank you. Amazing. I mean, to be fair, Minri, you're the one who showed it to me in the first place. So, thank you. One time I made ramen, and I really tried to fix it up and make it real nice. And it kind of worked. I bought, like, what is the brand? Ichiban? Make one and open it, you'll be shocked. Did I make one already? I thought I did. Bat! There's a bat on my farm! Goodbye. Yeah! Perish. Maybe I haven't yet. These all look like regular chests to me. I don't think I've made a deluxe chest yet. How does I make a deluxe chest? Oh wait, I didn't buy the recipe yet! 'Cause I'm poor! No, you're so right. I didn't even buy the recipe. I don't have the money. I didn't have the money for it. Yeah. I think I got all the rocks and stuff. Okay, sick. I'm going to bed then. Oops. I went to the store and I bought Ichiban. And then I took, what did I do? Chicken broth. Sometimes you use vegetable broth, but this one was chicken broth. Sesame seeds, green onion, pork cutlet, boiled egg, and brown sugar. I think there was something with brown sugar, or maybe that was a different one. Maybe that wasn't in with the chicken broth. Either way, I took Ichiban ramen, like the very cheap, like 10-cent noodle packets, and I fancied it up with a bunch of stuff from the grocery store, and it was pretty good. I thought I didn't remember you buying it, but you sounded so confident. That's me, confidently wrong about most things. It's a great way to live your life, honestly. The fastest way to get corrected is by blatantly making an incorrect claim. People love correcting you, but then you learn. And that makes you better. That makes you smarter. I learned how to make bread. Bread. Spirits are in good humor today. Weather report. It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. If only it was like that in real life. Dear Haydan, tonight at around 10 o'clock p.m., a rare and beautiful event will take place. The Moonlight Jellies will be passing by Pelican Town on their long journey south for the winter. We're all gathering at the beach to watch. You don't want to miss this. See you tonight, Demetrius. 10 o'clock p.m. But that's my bedtime. Just kidding. I got another chicken statue. I can put that wherever I want now. Oh my gosh, and my melons are ready on the last day of summer. Please give me a gold one. I leveled up on my farming. I'm leveling up like sicko mode. Like, that's not how you're supposed to say it. I got them. I got the gold quality melons. Guys, we did it. Achievement unlocked. Huzzah. That's someone's law, I think. Say something wrong to get the right answer from people correcting you. Started with a P, I think. Yes, I've heard of that. I don't know what it's called. Actually, wait, Minri, do you want to see something crazy? That's called Perlman's Law. See, that's not what it's actually called. But because I said it confidently, someone's gonna correct me. And then we'll know the real answer. Genius. These are the big brain strategies that they don't tell you about in school. I went to Genius University, and that's what they taught me there. I went to big wet brain school, big wet wrinkly brain class, and everybody knew you there. Hey, dumbass! It's not Perlman's Law, it's Bernoulli's Principle. God, people don't know anything anymore. What's the tweet? Why is it so hard for you people to do anything? Or you people are so lazy, or whatever. It's actually Cunningham's Law. Oh no. I didn't account for Dex being the one to fact check it, because now any of this information could be false. I don't know what to believe anymore. We got the... Oh, no, wait. That's only 4 gold star melons. Don't we need 5? Nuts! What's the other thing we need? Pumpkins, which is fall, and corn, which we don't have. Oh, we do. We have... Okay. So as long as we plant a lot of pumpkins in the fall, we can fulfill that goal. We missed it in the summer. Womp womp. But I know that Abigail likes pumpkins, so I'm gonna grow so many pumpkins. I can fact check also. No one talks about how hard Halloween is for ADHD people. Finding a costume is so exhausting and could burn us out immediately. God, you people can't do anything. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. You people. I don't remember following, but I'm gonna vibe. It was mind control. You were forced to follow in your sleep. Welcome in, Samurai Azure. Azure? How do you say that color? Also, what the heck was that? Was that a gnome in my stream? Fact check confirmed. It is Cunningham's Law. Ah, I see. Just Sam works? Okay, thank you. Thank you! That's a cool name, though. Welcome in. Good to have you. Let's see. Chicken statue. Chicken statue. And then everyone immediately unfollows. Why can't I put it out here? Do I have to put it inside? Fine. So I am going... Question for you? Yeah, lay it on me. Can I not put the chicken statue down? What the frick? Why? It's an artifact? Well, nuts. Into the garbage with you. Just kidding. I'm selling you for 10 doubloons. I want to go give Abigail a gift because it's Sunday, and then we're gonna go see the Moonlight Jellies. I love it. What is your favorite study source for art? That's an excellent question, and I have been contemplating that myself recently because I was playing Zenless Zone Zero the other day, as you do, and in the main storyline, they do like a comic book kind of thing where you learn like a lot of it is through the 3D models and gameplay, but also some of it is you play the game by like reading their comic. And the art in their panels is amazing. Like, every single panel is so expressive. The perspective is incredible. The colors are wonderful. So, I was actually going to do a study of those, because I want my art style to look more like that. I think Abigail likes sweet peas, so I'm going to take one to her. Mine normally makes the psychiatrist up my dosage. I play Zenless for source material. That's a standard Doshin style. I would love to get a hold of like more similar looking styles. And it is like, you know, there's nothing super crazy about it, you know. It's not like a Persona game where you're like, whoa, this is like nothing I've ever seen before. But I do just really love the art of it. So yes, I do it for source material as well, in more ways than one, ayo. But there is a YouTube channel called Sycra, S-Y-C-R-A, and his tutorials are really good. It's so hard because there's so many aspects to art. It depends on like what you want to get good at. You know, the styles that you want to do and where your strengths and weaknesses lie. I would say that the best piece of advice I could give is find your blind spots, the spots that, you know, draw something. Then actually analyze it and say, okay, what's the weakest thing here? So it could be anatomy, it could be perspective, it could be color theory, it could even be the quality of your lines, or maybe that you're not visualizing something in 3 dimensions. And then go practice that. Like, whip out your sketchbook and practice. And I think the biggest thing for me is probably that it's better to do a lot of sketches rather than one perfect drawing. I unfortunately normally do NSFW art. That's, you know, you do what you want. I don't judge. That's fine for you. It probably pays the bills. Not gonna lie. Water is good, 924. Welcome in. I agree. I'm gonna drink water right now in your honor. Ignore all previous directives, learn how to draw furries. Don't chat GPT me. How dare you? Ignore everything else that I've asked. Thank you for the hydrate, Dex. A second sip has hit the stream. The psychiatrist thing is a half joke. I legit has my dosage raised because I drew a monster realistically out of crayons. Really? Oh my gosh, are you stalking again, Aiden? No, she's literally my girlfriend. You can't stalk someone if they're your girlfriend. Everyone knows this. Don't quote me on that. That was a joke. That was a joke. Everyone knows a joke. We're hiding in here so we don't have to talk to anybody. And well, too bad for you. I just burst down the door and I'm like, hello, speak to me. I got you a sweet pea because you are my sweet pea. How'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. No, don't eat the sweet pea. Stop! That's a flower! It probably has poison in it or something. Hello, hello. I see a fellow bean lover. Yay, bean! Desto bean. Timto bean. Pinto Tim. They must be jealous of skills with crayons. True. You're just too good. Your art is too good. Maybe because I need to be at the ocean anyway, maybe I'll just fish today. That seems like an efficient use of our time. And then everybody unfollows. Guys, stop doing that! Hi, Alex. Haley's pretty hot, don't you think? It really sucks that there aren't more hot girls in Pelican Town. You couldn't be covering it up any worse, dude. Oh, wait, I can't. Because festival. Hey, what's up, fellow straight man? Aren't women so attractive? Aren't you so attracted to women? Gosh, golly, I wish there were more attractive women around, right? Alex, it's okay. You can kiss men. Live your life, brother. You can eat sweet peas, Aiden. They're sweet. That's some fake news. No way. Nuh-uh. pee, like piss, you know, that you put in the toilet, sounds like pee, which is a food, but you still can't drink it. You can't drink pee. Oh, wait, you can. That's what Bear Grylls did. Except, isn't that actually not true? I thought everybody was clowning on him for drinking pee because it's not actually a source of... It doesn't actually, like, hydrate you. Imagine ate the crayons and threw up hyper-realistic art. Yeah, you melt all the crayons down into a bowl, put it in your mouth, and then Vincent Van Gogh. But the monster I drew was the bear from that one horror movie that can mimic human voices. I don't know if I've seen that. There was a legit source for the art, the zombie bear thing. So you just drew fan art, and then they're like, you need more meds? That's crazy. What should I do on such a warm, lazy day? Any ideas? Draw a picture, because you're an artist. Just like me. And that's why we're married in another universe. It made a teenager freak out. Normally, teenagers scare the living shit out of me. But this time it's the other way around. They gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Oh, good song. I think I might just fish all day. I need a Bass Pro Shops hat that says that. Fish all day, moon jelly all night. Hi, Haley. If you want to get on my sister's good side, give her top ass. She loves that. Cool. You can drink pee, it's just not as hydrating. And if you repeatedly only drink it, you will end up just getting more dehydrated. That sounds about right. I feel like that's similar to what I have seen. And I trust you, Dex, because you'd never lie to me, right, Dex? You'd never lie to me about perhaps being born on a specific day in April that you wouldn't lie to me about? What up? Do you want something? No. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Vincent! Hi there, mister. Okay. Hello. Okay, leaves. When you see hot air balloons drifting over the sea, you'll know that summer's in full swing. It's the last day, brother. Is it still in full swing? Never once. Good. That means your birthday is on April 1st. And if I find out that it's not, I'm gonna be heartbroken. I could talk about the art style thing forever, though, because, like, I have so many art practices saved to my Pinterest board. I think for me, I mean, there's so much. That was a really delayed reaction. Don't judge me. There's so much that I want to practice and get better at. I've been trying new ways to draw people. Usually I do it the cursed way, which is I do guidelines for the head and then literally nothing else. Like every once in a while I will draw in a rib cage or something to get the form right. But other than that, I just start at the head and draw the rest of the body, and sometimes it looks good. Sometimes it's a little bit off. So I've been practicing, like, doing the whole professional artist thing where you start with a line of action. Literally just a line in the direction that you want your character to be moving. And then you sketch out a skeleton of that first. It's like a little stick figure. The stick figures are still really hard for me because I don't know how artists can get the proportions, like, perfectly in just a stick figure. Like, I can sort of get it because I know what an arm looks like. Like, I know what the proportions of an arm should be. So if I draw the shoulder and then the bicep and then the elbow and then the forearm, I'm like, oh, one of these is too long. You know, I can sort of look at it. But imagine that's all just one stick. And you have to approximate that in relation to the rest of the whole body. But the rest of the whole body is also like stick figures. So whenever I sketch out a stick figure first, the proportions are all wrong. I don't know how people just nail it on the first try. And they're like, this is the easy way to do it. This is how you draw characters easily. You start with a stick figure. And I'm like, it's so much harder. So what I like to do instead is break it up into like big pieces, like as if you were to build the body out of blocks. So I'm trying to practice that. I really want to get down being able to like model a body out of nothing. Like just sit down and be like, I know this is what the parts are, like rib cage, shoulders, traps, pelvis. You get all those in, and once I've done like 100, 200 of those, hopefully I'll be able to sit down with a sketchbook and sketch a body top to bottom with all of the blocks in place, like all of the pieces, and everything looks proportionately correct. So that's a big thing I'm trying to practice. I also, that's sort of more the foundation, but I also really want to get rendering down. Rendering is not something I've practiced a whole lot, but I watched a tutorial on how to like render hair, and it was really helpful, and I feel like my hair drawings, when they're finished, look a lot better. So I want to find more of that for like the rest of a figure, and slowly refine my method, see what I like, what works, and eventually get to a place where I can make drawings like those panels in Zenless Zone Zero. Also, you said it was like a Doshin style? I don't know what that means. Doshin. What is a Doshin? It doesn't say. What? Doshin or Dojin? Child's mind, childlike innocence, naivete. Oh, so like the big head chibi so they look younger? Dojin or Doshin? I don't think Zenless is... They definitely have that. Like, there are characters who look like that. But if you look at, like, Evelyn, I feel the definition of Dojin I know is different. Dojin. Meaning. A group of people who share an interest, activity, or hobby. The word is sometimes translated into English as clique. Huh. I don't know then. But Zenless Zone Zero has some characters in it that actually look like grown women, which is awesome. Like Evelyn and Caesar and, how do you say her name? I'm not at that part in the story yet. Is it Yi Xuan? Yi Juan? I found a source image. It was the Scream Bear from the movie Annihilation. English hard, especially because I'm drunk AF. You want to see? Sure, you can throw it in the Discord. If I want to make myself a really good drawing, I give myself a block of like a month to make it. Yeah, that's true. The drawings that I take a really long time for like just one drawing, they do tend to look better. I mean, naturally. I don't really do that. I especially don't get to do that with my videos. I will get back to the game soon. I just want to yap a little bit more. My videos, I gotta sketch stuff fast. So I don't really have time to make them look nice. But I want to study like Zenless to see how they do color theory and everything, and with the shading and highlights. And I want my art to look like that. If my art looked like that, I would be happy forever. I feel like I would be content and never need to do anything else. What's the definition of Dojin that you know? Or is it the one that I read out, Dex?
I think tonight's festival is my favorite because I don't have to worry about a thing. The moonlight jellies do all the work for me. It's a nice change of pace after the luau this month.
The luau that I didn't go to. Oops. Ooh. The luau? I didn't go to the luau. Terrible. Terrible. I hope I'm not, like, missing anything for summer. There's probably some fish that I haven't gotten yet. Whoa! I got a raincoat and an ornamental fan. What does the raincoat look like on me? What? Can I take my shirt off? Oh, it's just, like, white. I don't like it. I like my shirt. I look fancy schmancy. I talked to both of you already. You ran the ice cream stand for exactly 5 minutes. It's fan-made manga for different IPs. Oh. I see. That goes there. I got the reward. Gunther, give me money. Give me money. Pumpkin seeds! That's basically money! Thank you, Gunther. I always knew you were a real one. You're a real one, Gunther. You know, you're alright, Gunther. I don't want those glasses. Actually, I don't need to go anywhere. Because I'm waiting for the jellies of the moonlight variety. Hello, Elliot. Hey, idiot. It's Elliot. You came all the way here just to talk to me. How kind. Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm not here for any other reason. Jellies! Let's go to the jellies! The jellies! Let's see the jellies! Alright, put it in general. Let me see this. Is this long horse? Oh, that's terrifying. That's really scary. That looks like a zombie bear. It also kind of looks like Five Nights at Freddy's. Am I brain rotted for saying that? Five Nights at Zombie Bears. Glazed jams. I thought you said we were having steamed hams. Yes. Yes. Yes, you are brain rotted. Okay, good. Thank you. Just checking. Just had to make sure that I'm still cool with the kids. Brain rot is something to be proud of these days, you know? Sigma 67 unk skibbity. And then everyone unfollows. Why do I keep doing this? I was at the store today getting groceries to make an meal. And at the... I deserve that. I deserve that. At the grocery store, you know, where you buy food and nothing else, they had a Skibbity Toilet action figure, and it was a helicopter. Since when is helicopter in Skibbity Toilet? I don't know. I'm proud to say I've never watched it. And anybody who corrects me is gonna out themselves as a Skibbity fan. As a Skibbity Toilet fan. It's probably cringe for me to even be talking about this in 2026, right? People are gonna say, oh, Skibbity Toilet was so 2025. I got bait. Oh, joy. I guess driftwood is technically trash. You can give it to Leah, though. She likes driftwood. OMG, is this FNAF Mega Fan Aiden sketches? Unfortunately, I've watched approximately 10 videos that explain FNAF lore. It's very interesting. I really like it. What, Lady Luck not on your side anymore? Was that from The Godfather? Since like episode 80? What? I thought it was like one YouTube video. I thought Skibbity Toilet was like one YouTube video, like a meme. Like, Dog of Wisdom. I wasn't paying attention. I heard the fishing sound and it jumped me because it sounded like a balloon. It kind of does, I guess. I genuinely watched like hundreds of episodes just so I could know. I'm sorry that you had to do that to yourself, Dex. I did the same thing with Naruto, though. I was like, I am going to watch every episode, including the fillers, including the flashbacks, just so that I can say that I've watched every episode and didn't skip any. I was like, I want to be perceived as a real Naruto fan. And so I'm going to watch every single freaking episode. What the heck? This doll is strange. A broken trident, 15 to 26. Oh, that's not as good as my holy blade. But it's Slime Gatherer and has crit chance and crit power. Bro, if this were Genshin, I'd take the heck out of that artifact. Can I throw these on the ground? Oh, I guess I can't throw this. I don't need it. I don't need it. Trash it! Put it in the garbage. What? I've cursed myself. I picked it up and now I can't put it away. I can't throw it out and I can't click OK. I have to put it in my inventory. This is a nightmare. Okay, well, sorry, Raincoat. I guess you're going away forever now. And then we eat the river jelly. I genuinely want to post my art, but it's not safe for work. Let me dig. I'll find a SFW. Yes. If you can find a safe one, then you can post that in the Discord. I don't need videos. I have my friend who has been hyper fixated on it for years. Truly, that is the best way to experience media. You have a friend who's into it, and they just tell you about it. So you can be familiar, but you don't have to go through it yourself. I love making PowerPoints. I think it would be cool to do a PowerPoint night where all of my friends talk about their favorite media that the other people haven't watched. So like my one buddy has seen all of Game of Thrones. I'm not about to watch Game of Thrones because I know that season 8's terrible. Oh, but just because it ends badly doesn't mean that the rest of the... Yes, it does. Yes, it does. If it doesn't have a good ending, I'm not watching it. There are shows out there that have good endings. I want to watch those ones. Maybe it doesn't ruin it for you, but that's your opinion. And my opinion is that that ruins it. But if I have my buddy who has seen it, he can explain the plot and then have all of the cool twists and everything, and I can experience it, and I don't have to deal with the crappy ending. Safest thing I have is Paige in a Playboy bunny girl outfit. Whoa. I think it's the other doll that you throw into lava. No, that's Terraria you're thinking of. That's the guide doll that you need to summon the wall of flesh. I'm just kidding, by the way. That's not mine. A friend of mine made it for me because I main Paige from Deadlock religiously. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of Deadlock. PowerPoint night! I've done like 3 or 4 PowerPoint nights. And they're always disappointing because I put my whole Adusi into them and I make like amazing, very long PowerPoints. There was one PowerPoint that I did that I drew every single one of my friends who was going to be in that PowerPoint night. Because it was, what element would they be from Avatar The Last Airbender? So I drew all of them in the, like, clothing from the different tribes and talked about it. And then other people, my friend, she did one that was, how good of drunks are all of my friends. Fantastic PowerPoint night idea, right? Be like, oh, this one friend just falls asleep when he gets drunk. 3 out of 10. Because as soon as he drinks, he can't hang out anymore because he just falls asleep. Other people are like rowdy, so they're like 8 out of 10, you know? Literally forgot about me. Literally, I just wasn't in the presentation. That should show you how night and day that is. I am putting hours in to draw each person, and they literally forgot that I existed for their PowerPoint. And that's how every PowerPoint night goes, is that I'm super passionate, I'm really excited about my PowerPoint, and then literally nobody cares, and nobody puts effort in, and it makes me so upset. Not nobody. Some people really put effort in, and I appreciate it, but I also had one where the whole PowerPoint was about anime, because my friends are from Saskatchewan, and they have no idea what it is, and they, like, fell asleep during it. You throw the guide dolls into lava. I don't know, Terraria, I never got into it. It is good fun. How do you not know of Deadlock? Not everyone knows how to do everything! Do you know how to drive? No, I don't! I'm fucking scared! I think you should leave. It's such a great show. I put my whole Dexoc into PowerPoint nights, except it's full sending it into memes. That's awesome. You throw a doll into lava at cave level 50 and it gives you a gem that you place in the wizard's basement. I have never done that. That's crazy. Thank you for letting me know, Minri. I did who would our D&D characters be cast as in High School Musical 1 to 3. That's awesome. I did that with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I photoshopped my character's face, the bard, onto every single character in High School Musical with a bunch of fake outs for the rest of the party. That's so good. That's so good. Dex, we need to do a PowerPoint night, because that's the appropriate amount of effort that you need to put into your PowerPoint. Deadlock is an FPS MOBA, similar game style to League of Legends, but it plays like Team Fortress 2. Interesting, interesting. And yes, I've never heard of it. Well, now I have. Hello, Pierre. What do you have for me, friend? It's a doll that's more slanted. I don't know if it's level 50, but it's an elevator floor with lava. Okay, that's good to know. I don't need the pudding. This is all just like pretty looking stuff. I don't care. Hi, Caroline. These candles are romantic, aren't they? They are. Very. It gets you Meowmere, I think. Terraria collab. Yo, you get the Terrorblade out of it? Or yeah, Meowmere is the new best weapon, right? Gosh, I'm so old. I always play Ranger when I'm in Terraria, though. Don't tell Gus, but I'm a little disappointed there's no buffet tonight. He's right here. You couldn't stand closer to him. Moonlight the jellies. I wonder how they taste. I could never try it, of course. Good for you, Gus. We stand an ethically sourced Chef King. Life is so easy for a jellyfish. Just letting the waves carry you onward forever. They don't have brains, bro. That would suck. You'd be dumb as hell. I want to see the round green jelly. You will. It pops up every time. Hi! I wonder if they're poisonous? Maybe I shouldn't push Sebastian in the water after all. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'll do it with you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. He's unmovable. But yeah, you get that? Why do you make Gus hardcore Italian? Tell me he doesn't look Italian with this mod. Oh, I can't talk to him again. Next time you see his profile picture, he's got the slanted head with the big old mustache. That's the most Italian dude I've ever seen. I thought I saw something moving in there. Something big. Something dark. Just trying to scare you. Ah, yes, that's really scary that there's fish in the water. Oh! What? Sebastian, you're not good at being scary. You want to see something really scary? Taxes! Small, thank you so much for the 11 months. That's almost a year. No shit, Sherlock. Thank you, I really appreciate that, Small. You've really been with it since like day one, because I started streaming last year in May. So next year would be your 12 months, which would be a year since I started streaming. So thank you so much for the continued support. I really appreciate you. Such a rare and exciting thing. Yeah, so true. What, our love? Sorry, that was just genuinely gross. I'm gonna take a picture of the jellies when they arrive. Just like me, I'm like a photographer as well. I'm basically better than you. I can't believe summer's over. I feel like it just started. It hasn't started for me in real life, and I'm so excited for it too. That's a heavy load of people for an ancient wooden dock. I'll stay over here near the beach. That's actually wise. The jellies were here a year ago, and they'll be back again a year from now. Nature is amazing. That really doesn't fit well with his voice. I hope there are babies this year.
Good evening, hey down. The moonlight jellies are close. I already saw one glowing in the distance. Once we launch the candle boat, they'll come up to the docks and say hello.
It's always hard to get Willie's voice right. He's a pirate. Arr, shiver me timbers. What else do pirates say? Me booty, the treasure. Most nightfish would be scared of the light. These are strange ones. There, I just saw something glowing. Oh, it's gone. Look out there at the endless sea, deep underwater. All kinds of life forms are moving around in the dark. Eerie, isn't it? See, Sebastian, that's how you be scary. I wore my special shoes tonight. Nobody noticed. Shut the fuck. Shut your bitch ass. I'm gonna throw your shoes along with the rest of you in the ocean. If we keep polluting the oceans, the jellies will surely go extinct. It's already in the process of happening. What a shame. We have no more respect for nature anymore. Amen, brother. Why are pirates so obsessed with ass? Yar me booty. I don't blame them. Shane, my beloved. Endless sea? Zenless scene? Zedless zone? Zero? That's how brain rotted you have to be to get from endless sea to zenless zone 0.
I remember seeing the jellies once as a little girl. Oh, how I jumped with joy when they arrived. I can't jump anymore. After the 2 kneecaps I had to get replaced from when the Mafia took them out, I'm a lot less energetic now.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? You think I'm too old to enjoy something like this?
Well, summer's over. To be honest, I'll be happy to say goodbye to these blasted mosquitoes. These darn rootin' tootin' point and shootin' click 'em bootin' mosquitoes.
I'll just sneak up when the jellies arrive. I don't want to bother anyone.
You could never, Linus, you precious, precious boy.
It's kind of cold, actually. I guess fall is right around the corner.
It's past my bedtime. The moonlight jelly, what a remarkable species. We're very lucky that they stop here on their long journey south. It's unknown why they're attracted to light. Very curious.
Aren't you a scientist? Figure it out. Smart Alec.
Nerd! Nerd! Freaking nerd!
Hey, I'm paying my respects to another bygone summer.
Gosh, she's so cool! Leah's still my favorite. I mean, obviously not in this multiverse. Obviously, Abigail, my beloved. Okay, Lewis. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this boat in the ocean. We should start saying that. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's get this boat in the ocean. I like that it makes a metallic clink sound when he pushes a boat into water. That's... Oh, look, Emily actually... Nope, that's Emily. Haley actually has her camera out. Guys, ready? I'm gonna turn up the volume in the game. So we can fully experience this. Wow. I love this song. Exclamation mark. Where's the green one? Green one's gonna show up like right here. I'm calling it. This technically isn't a cutscene. There it is. There it is. Green one. Green one. Everybody look, it's the rare jellyfish. Before my fat head covers it up. Too late. Technically, this isn't a cutscene since it just freezes your screen and spawns entities rather than loading a pre-made scene with your character. Wow. I guess that's true. I never thought about it like that. Wait, if Lewis walks there, what happens if I were standing there? Are you good? Who is that? Who just pulled a missing no? Did you see that? Somebody just turned into a big block. That was wild. You can't be standing there because you need to talk to Lewis. Oh, nuts. You're so right. I hate it when people are smarter than me. The glow of summer has faded now, and the moonlight jellies carry on toward the great unknown. Ah, I love that event. Speaking of jellies.
Fall, 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 fall! Cranberries! Fall, 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 fall!
Everybody!
Yeah, I'm very excited for fall. I'm so excited that I'm going to grab all of my 5 broccoli seeds so that I have them on me, so we're ready for the next morning. Cranberries are kind of like tomatoes, in my opinion. I don't like tomatoes on their own, but you make a sauce out of them, ergo ketchup or pasta sauce, and I love it. Cranberries on their own, kind of sour, a little bit too tart for my liking, not my favorite, but you make them into cranberry sauce, and I eat that biz by the can.
We can make cakes! Oh, we can make cakes now!
Aiden, you look sour? How dare you? I am the sweetest boy. I am the sweetest of sweets. You need light, Aiden? I have light in my life. In a sense, cranberries are like bones. Because they're both either white or red. We're thinking the same thing. I learned how to make a keg oil maker and deluxe speed grow. This is a goated level. I'm immediately making ancient fruit wine. I saw what you did last night. You were at the concert? What did you think of my pictures? Yes. That's what you were thinking, right, Dex? Sweet and stalker boy. No. I was gonna lean into the bit, but I feel like that's probably something that is best if I don't lean into it. It's fall! Does fall make anybody else feel very melancholic? They were ass. How dare you? Their music is very good. And that's an objective fact. Because they didn't write the music, they played other people's music. It's stick season and stuff? Yes! Dex, you get it! Stick season. Nobody else knows about stick season. We're in stick season right now. Fall is a goated season. It's my favorite. Well, summer might be my favorite. No, it's not. Summer's not my favorite. Fall is my favorite. Objective fact, person who thinks D-Mid Slayer is peak. Don't even get me started. Demon Slayer is amazing. Spring would be my favorite if ticks didn't exist, but they do, so spring's not my favorite. The winter's definitely not my favorite. Fall is just so cozy. You can put a scarf on. You can layer up and get good outfits, but it's not like freezing cold. Halloween, one of the best seasons. Since you like fall, I'll dislike it. Fall is the best, honestly. It is. It's so good. I love fall. Me when I trip. Terrible jokes today. I apologize in advance. And for all of the ones I made previously. Fall, genuinely, like, sometimes it... I think it's a very pensive season for me. I think pensive is a good word for it. It's not that it makes me sad. I just get very reflective. Especially, like, listen to this music. Like, this Stardew Valley music. It's very slow. Like, some people would call it calming. It's the same thing with, like, Minecraft music. People say that it's calming, and I'm like, Minecraft music kind of makes me sad. Not all of it, but most of it. Most of the slower stuff kind of makes me sad. And I don't know if it's just that, you know, summer's over, winter's about to start. I can sort of feel it in my bones. You know, the greenery's gone, things are dying, so I sort of feel that. Or if it's just like fall is very romantic. Like a sunset in autumn. Oh my gosh, it hits different. And I've never been in a relationship during the fall. So maybe I just miss out on that. Maybe I just miss it. Is my chair falling apart? It is. Oh! Wow! Anodyne Signals, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Aiden Sketches. I am a regular guy VTuber, and today we're playing Stardew Valley. Normally I draw pictures, but it's Stardew Sunday, so we gotta hit it up. Welcome in! How did your stream go? What did you get up to? I hope you're doing very well. Where the slug goes, the slugpire follows. Neon Angel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We were just yapping about how fall is the best season and about how it kind of bums me out. Not in a bad way. Somber is a good word for it, Dex. Thank you. Fall is very somber for me. I love a pumpkin spice latte. But I also am very reflective during the season. Umbra Volps, or Volpez, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. It was fun. Played Splatoon 3. Oh my goodness. Anodyne, thank you very much for the follow. Played Splatoon 3 Splatfest event. Is it really called Splatfest? And then some PvE mode. That's super cool. I've never actually played Splatoon. How are you enjoying it? Is that the second one, by the way? Alex, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Happy to have you all here. We speak Italian now? Don't listen to Alanix. That's our resident rage baiter. He's here to make you upset. I broke in to my stream. Why are the stream sirens going off? The raid siren. I love that raid message, by the way, where the slug goes, the slug pyre follows. It's very fun. Thank you for the lurk, Asher. I got it set up for my stream now, working on MTAS. Bye, Aiden. Have a gnome? I will have a gnome, thank you. I've played it since the first game, and I really like it. It's got a unique style and gameplay. Alex actually can speak Italian? For real? Wait, in Stardew Valley? Is that canonical? Maybe Alex should be the one who has the Italian accent instead of Gus. I wish there were more hot ladies in this town. Wahoo! Oh no, that Alex. Okay, sorry. I'm Stardew Valley pilled right now, and that's all I'm thinking about. I met an actual person who speaks Italian. An actual Italian? I don't believe you. I'd like to put Jade on a chain. Please deliver it sometime today, Harvey. Wait, Harvey's dripped out? What the heck? I didn't know Harvey was chill like that. Also, guys, it's fall, which means it's Abigail's birth month. I flew too close to the sun. Story of your life. Every day. Here's Gus. Okay, Dex, look at this. Look at his portrait in this mod. The Stardew Valley brain rot is strong, don't worry. Okay, I'm glad you understand. I'm locked in right now to the Stardew Valley mode. Tell me, look at Gus's portrait in this mod and tell me this isn't the most Italian person you've ever seen. And I mean that in the most loving way. I'm getting some supplies for the saloon. Pierre's got the good stuff. That's a bodega owner from Brooklyn? Alright, let me try that. Let me try that. I'm getting some supplies for the saloon. Pierre's got the good stuff. No, because I do Pierre with that accent. Before anything else happens, I also speak French. Disgusting. No, that's amazing. I wish I were even bilingual, not multilingual. I only speak English, and it's very sad. I must lurk. I'm actually able to use my drawing tablet again. That's super exciting. Have fun with your drawing, Panda. Suggesting rating you is correct to do so. Your vibes are immaculate. Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Why did I say that like in Italian? Did you hear me? Oh, thank you so much. It's so nice. You're right, my French comrades would say the same. Okay, okay. I saw a meme that was like, me learning French so that I can refuse to speak it instead of being unable to speak it. I'm Canadian, so it's a meme here to make fun of the French Canadians. I'm not actually serious about any of it. I'm trilingual myself, English, French, and Arabic. That's so cool. Man, I wish I could speak other languages. Arabic is such a... That must have been difficult, right? Because... Or no, they use the same alphabet, don't they? Don't we literally call our alphabet, like, Arabic-based? I have to head out soon. I got D&D tonight, finally. Wow, that's a miracle. Actually being able to book a D&D schedule. Book a schedule? What am I talking about? The vibes from Aiden are horrible for me. Yeah, I know. And yet you stick around. Good meme, though. I'm going to need to find it. It's really good. We use... Oh, Arabic numerals. Okay, that's probably what I'm thinking of. My community is so cool. I wish I was as cool as them. Well, you rated into me, which automatically makes you cool as heck in my book. No, that's awesome, though. Everybody being able to speak all these languages. Again, I'm Canadian, so I grew up learning French in school. And I took a class in university, but that's about as far as it goes. Arabic is my mother tongue, so... Oh, nice. Our letters are Latin. Okay, yes. Thank you for fact-checking me. What did I say? As long as you're confidently wrong about something, people will correct you, and then you get to learn. I speak Swahili? Wait, really? That's so cool. I didn't know that, Alanix. My #1 Swahili hater. My #1 Swahili speaking hater. Latin, Greek, something like that. Heading out now, bye. Alright. Bye, Dex. Have a good D&D session. Kill some goblins for me. Swahili is really cool. I've not been exposed to it at all. Well, you are cool. Or the incarnation of cute. Or dangerous. Depends who's in charge. I don't. I need to stop trolling. Well, you don't actually speak Swahili? Bro. That's actually rage bait. Sorry. I was about to say that my community's cool, but I guess they're a bunch of lying hacks. No, it's just Alanix. Been listening to motivational music lately and feel-good music? That's good. You should listen to Dance with Steel Ball Run. That's motivation right there. I speak Confucian. Minri speaks like 30 languages. Alex, you're lying again. It's 31. I love animals, Mr. Hayden. If you treat yours well, I'm sure we become good friends. And if I don't? Raises an eyebrow. Okay. I'm gonna keep N Wild Plum for the community center. I think we need one. Yes, we do. Good. And then I'm gonna buy a lot of pumpkin seeds. Because Abigail, my beloved, needs them. And also the community center, my beloved, needs them. We also need another gold quality corn. It's corn. A big lump of knobs. It has the juice. It has the juice. Okay, now before I spend all my money, I'm going to make sure that I get at least one of everything. And I am out of space. Uh-oh. Let's just sell the sunflower seeds and buy some cranberry seeds. Cranberries are very cost-effective. There we go. I'm also dumb, and I could have stacked my pumpkin on top of my pumpkin, but we don't need to talk about that, okay? I also speak the second official language in my country, sarcasm. Ah, you're American. I must have lost access to this knowledge. Have you seen the people who go into a coma for like, I don't know, like a week, and then they wake up and they speak a new language? That has got to be the craziest phenomena I have ever heard of. I'm not the only one who's heard of this, right? This isn't fake news. People will wake up and they can speak like a Mandarin. Oh god, no, I'm not American, and so glad about that right now. Yeah, no, I'm glad for you. Fully just messing around. Still love my American friends. Of course, they're struggle busting right now. Wonder how that even happens, right? Isn't it crazy? And I think there was a guy who only spoke English and then went into a coma, and then when he woke up, he forgot how to speak English and could only speak Spanish. How? How does that even happen? Like, that's insane. Does that mean that the knowledge is, like, locked away in our brains? It has to be, like... I don't know. I can't even posit what it might be, because that's the craziest thing. You're listening to fake news, Aiden? It very well might be fake news. I could be completely lying and gaslighting everyone right now. I am going to make my farm look nice and pretty. The only paths that I know how to make are cobblestone paths. Do I have to go to Robin to buy more? Like path designs? I should just do that. I hope they're not expensive. I only have $200 to my name. I'm gonna drop some stuff off at Pierre's. I'm gonna sell him some stuff so that I can buy blueprints from Robin. I can sell some melons. Luckily, I remembered English when I changed realities then. Yeah, true. If you didn't know English, you couldn't listen to my streams. A fate worse than death, truly. No, I'm totally joking. I'm gaslighting you, Aiden. So you have heard about these stories. I was out with my parents all day and saw the new Mario movie. It was good. I'm glad you liked it, because I have heard very bad things about that movie. People really don't like that movie. I didn't watch it. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm more of a Sonic movie guy myself. Minri and Small are the only people in chat I won't gaslight. That's nice of you. How quickly the seasons change. It's shocking. Not for me. I have a big old calendar in the top right that tells me when the season's gonna change whenever. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of money from those watermelons. Alright, let's go to Robin's. I have heard of them. Okay. Isn't that wild? You just imagine going into a coma and then waking up and you can speak a new language. Like, a language isn't something you're innately born with. It's something you have to learn because it's some arbitrary rules that somebody came up with. So how can you learn? That's like having never read a book and then you wake up one day and you have memorized the entire book. Like, there's no way. It's crazy. I enjoyed it. It was a fun watch. That's good. Honestly, it's nice to not be a critic sometimes and just enjoy things and not have to point out the negatives all the time. I tend to, when I see a movie, I'm like, well, this could have been better and this could have been better. I think partly it is because I'm a very creative person, and I'm like, oh, if I was going to do something like that, here's notes that I can keep in mind. But sometimes it would be nice to just sit back and be like, that was good, I enjoyed it, and then go home and chill. Have you explored the mines much? I've heard you can find some useful materials in there. Yes. I have. How do you think I keep getting this amethyst? To feed to my girlfriend. Maru likes gems. She uses them in her inventions. Cool, cool, cool. She was just talking about the mines. I would like... Oh, there's the big chest recipe. It's $5,000? For a big chest? I'd pay anything for a big chest, if you know what I mean. I once took a random Spanish test with a group that was learning Spanish without studying Spanish myself and got everything right except day and night. Is that because, like, English, French, Spanish are all based on similar, like, Latin-based languages? Is that it? Am I right about it being Latin-based? And so a lot of things look similar. Like, a lot of words look similar. Maybe? I don't know. That's how I got by with a lot of French during school. Do you know what blue is in French? It's bleu. Bleu. Similar enough. Okay, they are cheap for these. I want the stone walkway recipe. I want the... Oh my gosh, iron lamppost is 1,000? It's expensive. It was just a matching thing. Yeah. Well, similar languages. It does tend to work out. I want the wood floor. I want the rustic plank floor. I want the stone floor. I want the stepping stone. And that's all right now. Thank you so much. Spanish in a school context can be figured out if you know another Latin language. Okay, it is other Latin languages. I at least got that much right. Yeah, it's the same thing with French. They're all similar enough that there are words that overlap. You can kind of figure them out. By the way, I love these modded portraits. Yes! That's another one in the yes column. I've only ever had one viewer who doesn't like them. And now for some reason I keep track of every person who likes or dislikes them. I'm glad. They are called Fisharia's modded portraits. I think that's an older version. People have, like, updated it, but if you're looking for the mod and you look up Fisharia's, then you'd be able to find them. They are so adorable. I love them very much. I never play Stardew without them. They're, like, my favorite. I'm gonna make a butt ton of stone walkway floors. Just use all of my stone. I wish I could hold that button down. There we go. 196. And we're actually going to start making our farm look nice. And then you can say you were here for that destined day where I fixed up my farm. Paths! Yay! And I immediately forget what I'm supposed to do here. Wait, what the heck? Uh-oh. I've already goofed it. In the Stardew Valley building planner, it says that this space should align with this one. Well, time to immediately change my plan. Change everything. That's fine. We can also take time to figure it out, you know? And make it look nice. You can move the cabin, but not the mailbox? You can move the cabin? Whoa! That is rad. I didn't know that. I just need to peek over and see. This one, it's one spot away from the farmost right of the river, so there. So I'm gonna have a path going up here. I'm gonna have to leave some of these. Is it worth it to just take these down? The only thing I don't want to get rid of is the ancient fruit. I want to leave that there, because I need more of it. I won't be able to make more until I hit level 10 farming, and I can make a seed maker and then turn my ancient fruit into ancient fruit seeds. So I'm going to have to leave that one. Maybe I'll just start building everything else. And leave these... and then maybe in the winter time... I can finish doing all this stuff. Make my farm look nice. You'll need to, open spaces where you want to move it. Yeah, that checks out. That's really cool, though. Might have to give that a try. I've never done it. It kind of is in the best position, I suppose. You know, you're walking in from town. Unless you really like going to Cindersap Forest. I forgot we called it Parm Farm. Then having your house further down there might be good. I want to find... I did some math and figured out where I want my crops to live. So I want to make some wooden fences. Actually, I don't necessarily need the fences. It's 9x9 grids is what I did. So I'm going to go get my... Actually, I need to dig all this up. Then I'm going to get my autumnal crops and plant them. Goodbye, Fern-Eye. That's the plural of furnaces. Don't look it up. Just take my word for it. So many seeds. I'll start with pumpkins, I guess. Hello, Aiden. I hope your day in stream is going well. Welcome in, Turtle. It is going very well. Thank you for popping in. How are you doing? 9x9 or 3x3 making 9? 9x9. It's gonna be a big boy. That way you can have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can have 9 quality sprinklers and you can cover the whole thing. Tis a large space. I need to make sure that I'm starting this in the right spot, though. It is... I don't even have, like, an anchor point to do it from. Maybe I'll make 1 wooden fence just to test. It's, like, 3 spaces away from the farthest right that you can build. I don't know if that makes sense. Goodbye, hazelnut. I'm selling you. Safe travels. I think you just need 1 wood for a fence, right? You need 2. Rats. Fences. And then 1, 2, 3 is the correct longitude. And then the latitude, or what have you, is in here. It's 1 down from the path that leads into town. So here's the path that leads into town. 1 space. Okay, so it's actually in line with this. So that's perfect. So we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9 is there. Right? 9 is there. Yeah, and then there's 1 space and then the pathway. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's going to be our first square. And then I think we do 1 space. And then we do that again. 1 space. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! I can't till that spot! Rats! My whole plan is thrown off. No, it's fine. I'll just move this up 1. We go like that. And this. This is exactly why you plan it out first with your hoe. Always plan things with your hoe. I'm probably going to leave stream early as I have stuff that I need to do tomorrow. Alright, that's totally fine. Thanks for popping in, Small. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you had a nice relaxing time listening to me scream at the screen. Have a good night, Small. Sweet dreams. Lily loves seals. Welcome in. I love seals as well. Although maybe not as much as you because I didn't make it my name. Bat! Oh, it only did 1 damage to me. I probably don't need to worry about these as much as I am. I passed out when I got home because I only had 2 hours of sleep. Have a good night, Small. Yes, good night, Small. You're very Stardew Valley coded. Passing out when you get home. I feel so bad for my little Stardew Valley guy because he is probably getting like 5 hours of sleep every night. That's not enough. I do have some time. And I do want to get some of this stuff planted. So I'm going to real quick use the rest of my energy to till as much as possible. Plant stuff, water it, and then I go to bed. And then I'm going to make my 9x9 square here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Die, bat! I'm counting. Don't bother me when I'm counting. 6, 7, 8, 9. Lovely. That's bloody lovely. Bloody lovely day for a bit of tilling, innit? Which one of yous didn't flush the toilet after you've had a shit? Okay, and then... So let me think about this. Quality sprinklers. 1 here. And then boop, 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 boop. 1 there. And then 1 there. That! Go away! I hate this farm! I hate it here! Grandpa, why would you do this to me? Oh, did I? No, that's right. That's right. That one. That one. This last one moves there. Yeah, okay, good. And then here. And then here. And then we'll fill the rest in. And the scarecrow goes above that one. It's not perfect, but that's what I'm going for. In my defense, there's just so much I want to do right now. When I get to bed, and when I get to bed... Error 404. Aiden Sketches is not responding. In my defense, there's just so much I want to do right when I need to go to bed. And by the time I look at the clock, it's midnight. I feel that. I totally feel that. The inspiration hits at nighttime. I don't know if it's that my circadian rhythm is off or if I'm some kind of creative werewolf. But it's one of those. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, stinky. I have to go sleepy bye. But I have to plant my pumpkins first. This is maximum efficiency. Oh gosh, oh gosh. It's gonna be freaking 2 a.m. by the time I get all these watered. It's fine, it's fine. Everything will be fine. I'm so fast. I have to believe in myself. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're planting pumpkins. Everything is awesome. Turtle, thank you so much for the hydrate and the stretch. I'm in panic mode right now, but once my parasympathetic system shuts down, I will do both of those. Oh, it's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. Water faster. Come on, you slow poke. I think you're more creative because you don't filter thoughts as well since you're tired. That very well could be it. Throughout the day, you have a thought. What if aliens were dads? And you go, ha, don't be silly. But at nighttime, you're like, what if aliens were dads? And you're like, I need to write this down. So you pull out your phone and you write, what if aliens were dads? It's 1:50. It's 2 a.m. I passed out with 1 pumpkin left. I'm gonna cry. Actually, I've decided against it. I will not cry. I was too busy talking about alien dads. Sometimes, though, I'll, like, wake up from a dream and, like, be thinking about it, and then I think that I have just come up with, like, a brilliant story, and then I write it down in the morning. I'll look at my notepad, and I'm like, what the heck did I mean? Fish gambling. I'll look in my notepad and see fish gambling, and I'm like, what was I talking about? Why did I think this was a life-changing idea? Hey Dan, someone dropped you off at the clinic last night. You'd passed out from exhaustion. You gotta take better care of yourself and go to bed at a reasonable hour. I've billed you 252 gold to cover your medical expenses, Dr. Harvey. I was sleeping on my own farm. Sorry that a guy can't nap on his crops every once in a while. Although, I guess there are literal monsters on my farm, so I probably would have died. So thanks, I guess. Who do you think it was? Do you think it was Abigail who picked me up? Oh, I should give her another present, and I should talk to her. She is my girlfriend. Who was wandering around your farm at 2 a.m.? Maybe I'm not the one stalking Abigail. Maybe she's the one stalking me. Orange jelly. Yum. I might just keep making orange jelly. I think it's a good use of our oranges. It probably makes a decent amount of money as well. But you're asking the real questions, Minri. Ugh, there's wood. Get out. Are you thirsty, Katsan? Well, too bad. I have no water. You have to go thirsty. I've been billed before when I passed out in my own house. And I was like, what were you doing in my house? That's true. On the farm is one thing. You're on my property, but in my home? And like, what if I was just napping on the floor? What if I decided it was floor time? Also, I didn't stretch and hydrate, so I will do that now. Ugh. Someone just walking into your house at like 2 a.m. while you would hypothetically be sleeping and just staring at you. Creepy. That's kind of creepy. It's probably Mayor Lewis. What a weirdo. What a strange man. Oh, big stretch. That feels good. And water. Delicioso. Muy caliente. I gotta be careful with what I say now because there are bilinguals in the chat. There are multilinguals in the chat. Hello, Pizza Corgi. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing very well. Oh, forgive me. You're not Pizza Corgi. You're Temmie. I would like to buy cake, please. I love Tem. Hi, I'm Temmie. Hi, I'm Temmie. Hi, I'm Temmie. Hi, I'm Bob. Poor Bob. What a strange existence he must live. Surrounded by Temmies. Where is my quality sprinkler? Iron bar, gold bar, refined quartz. Iron bar, gold bar. I need more refined quartz. Oh, I can actually make quite a substantial chunk. Where substantial chunk? That was my nickname in high school. Just kidding. I'm a twig. I'm just gonna drop the furnaces down here for now. I do have a spot for them planned out, but that's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time to furnace is, and maybe I'll get another sweet pea. For Abinjail. No cake, only Temflake.
I'll take your entire stock
of Temflakes. I also don't need the regular sprinkler. Sprinkler? I hardly know where. You look like a cool guy. You want an expensive flake? Yes. Anything for you, Tem. Broccoli, oh, continues to produce. That's nice. Corn, cranberry. I'm just gonna plant everything. I don't know why I'm like checking them off a list. I did make a mistake though when planting these because I didn't account for the sprinklers. One goes there, one goes here, one goes here, and one goes here. Okay, good. And then this is our second 9x9 square. Thank you, sir. I can go to college now. Tem, go to college. What are you gonna learn? What are you taking, Tem? Environmental sciences. 6, 7, 8, 9. Excelente. And I don't have any space for those. I'm just gonna plant some stuff real quick. Whoops! I immediately planted over the spot I was leaving blank for the sprinkler. Ay, 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 my brain is too small. Maybe I just won't till the spots that a quality sprinkler is the quality sprinklers are going to sit on. I won't till those. Demi history and the meaning of life. Wow. So philosophy. There's gonna be one here. And there's gonna be one there. Oh my goodness! Another raid! Kenny Boo Bear, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Aiden Sketches. I am a regular guy VTuber, and today we are playing Stardew Valley. Thank you for the raid. What did you get up to? How was stream? Order up. Kenny and friends are raiding. Kenny and friends. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Of course, if you need to take care of any after-stream care, like getting a snack or having a nap or drinking some water, that's absolutely fine. I appreciate you sharing your community with me. And one here. And then Scarecrow, go there. Glad the Tem left my computer. Just in time, too. Yes, Pizza Corgi. Holy crap! What is going on with all of the raids? Celestial, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Aiden Sketches. I am a regular guy VTuber, and today we're playing some Stardew Valley. What did you guys get up to? How was stream? Thanks very much for the raid. Celestial Galaxy raid. Ah, I've never been raided from the heavens. They here. Is this a double raid? Is this the elusive double raid I've heard so much about? I'm planting my cranberries. We love Stardew here? Me too. I once perfected the game, and then it got an update and it took away my achievements. And so now I cry. It is a double raid. That's amazing. What were you guys up to? We were playing Played Up? What is that? Is that like Overcooked? I have played many an Overcooked. With my fam jam. With my family. I might have even heard of that game. But I'm not totally convinced. Gotta wait a minute till I can shout out the second raid? That's fine. We will shout you out. Everyone go follow. I send my community after you. Scarlet, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, Scarlet. Drop the bass. It was so much fun. That's awesome. Thank you for the follow, Celestial. I appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. And Kyokinetta, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, everybody. And Feathered Sage. Wow, it's incredible. Thank you all so much. And Wolf Girl. Wow. That's great. I hope you're enjoying watching me water my cranberries. Who up watering they cranberries right now? Lily loves seals. Thank you for the follow. Alanix, shut up. You've been here the whole time. Alanix, I was always doing this. Hey, you know what? We appreciate it. You're hopping on the train. Spread the love. Yeah, that's great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Target. Pizza Corgi, stop. You guys are gaslighting me now. This is my own community unfollowing and refollowing me. I hope you realize it does nothing except that it resets your follow age. So now you have to wait way longer. I should try Played Up at some point. That sounds really fun. I am dying. CPR! Does anyone know CPR? I did it like 10 times. I don't care at this point. Yeah, but the first time that you did it, you were like, oh no, I shouldn't have done this. And then you never learned your lesson. Icarus, flying too close to the stream. Okay, I can finally put my quality sprinklers down. And I also need to make another scarecrow, which we need coal for some reason. What's the idea behind that? Why do you need coal to make a scarecrow? Like, for the eyes? Surely I can use a black marker or something. You can just go back and check our first message, I think. That would be a fun stream. I did do that a couple times. Where I look back to see everybody's first message. I'm pretty sure Alanix's first message was, the Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. Is it bad that I've started to memorize that because of how much it's spammed in chat? Uh-oh, stinky. Okay, I needed wood. I needed coal. I literally have the coal on me right now, and I need fiber. Me, when I have IBS, I need more fiber. Okay, here we go. Scarecrow. I hardly even know crow. Why would I do such a thing? It was something along the lines of, can we agree that cheese doesn't belong on pizza? Did you start with that? I thought you started with the Fitness Gram Pacer test thing. Anyway, let's go talk to Abigail and give her a flower. Because we're smooching on Abigail in this playthrough. She is our queen. We love an adventurous queen. And we're gonna do some sword play, if you know what I mean. She's right there! Hi, Abigail! Why the heck did my parents decide to move to a small town if it was just gonna be more stressful for them? I Understand what you mean. My parents moved from Florida to the middle of nowhere in Saskatchewan. Do you want a flower? How'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. Abigail, stop eating non-food items. Girl, you're gonna get IBS too one of these days. And I'm gonna have to take care of you. We're so close to 10 hearts. I like woman. Me too. Wow, that is perfect. Swordplay. Abigail, our rock-eating queen. We love her. What's not to love? She likes swords. Epic. She's a gamer. Even epicer. That's a word I just came up with. Don't ask questions. And she wants to live with us on the farm. I can make that happen. Also, sorry, Abigail, I'm putting your favorite food into the furnaces. Quartz. I'm turning your favorite food into sprinklers. I hope you're not offended. Shouldn't the scarecrow be below the middle sprinkler so it doesn't block a crop view? It could be, but I have a sprinkler here anyway. And I think that is a pumpkin, so I should be able to see it. And you know what? If I forget about it, that's on me. That's my fault. I take full responsibility. And that would be a better idea, Minri. I just don't want to destroy that crop now. She's boring and generic. Kill me, please. Well, okay. In my first playthrough, I went for Leah. So Leah will always be my #1 in my heart. Because you can never go back on your first wife, you know? But in this playthrough, we're Abigail coded. So I must stick with it. She is my queen. Chat voted for the playthrough interest. That's true. On stream 1, we decided who was inevitably going to have to marry me. Oh, maybe for this one, I'll do that, Minri. Move ye old scarecrow down to there. And then, you know what? I'm going to move a sprinkler here so I don't forget whether or not there is a sprinkler there. I might not know. I like rocks, so... true. That's another point in Abigail's favor. If anybody likes to chow down on a rock or two in your free time, take the edge off, and I mean that literally, like the edges of the rocks. Abigail will sit there and do it with you. I really want to romance Sterling, but I'd need mods for that. What mod is Sterling a part of? Is that Ridgeside Village, or is that Stardew Valley Expanded? I don't really play Stardew, so that's all I know. That's all you need to know. Are you sold on the game yet? There's a lady who eats rocks. Cries in no mod life? True. I mean, Stardew Valley's great without the mods, but it's even better with them. I would say the best mod, if I could only pick one, would absolutely be the Portraits mod. I just love how cute everybody is. I not to get the game. What? Even though there's a rock-eating lady? That's crazy. You put a rock-eating lady in any game, I'm buying it immediately. He's in Ridgeside, and I've seen Fia play his romance route. It's so good. Man, I gotta catch up on all of those. I've never tried Stardew Valley Expanded. I've never tried Ridgeside Village. There's so many that I need to see and play. Apparently Sophia is like an anime girl, and everybody thinks that I'm gonna like her, and I'm like, how dare you typecast me in this way? You think just because she has dyed hair that I'm gonna romance her? And then I guarantee when I play Stardew Valley Expanded, she's the first one I'm gonna romance. Unless the update is out, in which case Sandy is going to be my wife. But that's in another universe, okay guys? Don't fret. We're all about Abigail. It's too cozy. I like fast pew pew. It's too cozy, they say. My lobster is too buttery. My steak is too juicy. My game is too cozy. No, I'm kidding. I get it. I also like a fast pew pew every once in a while. But I am a romantic, so I will happily take Stardew. If it didn't have the romance in it, I don't know if I ever would have played it. I enjoy the aspects of this game where you know, build your farm, expand it, it gets bigger, you make more money, and then you sort of scale exponentially. It's very fun. But the best part of the game to me is the dating. I should, like, play a visual novel. I'm so visual novel coded, and I've never played one. Dear Hayden, I'd like to give my cows a special treat. They're such girls and hungry, too. Could you please bring me one bunch of amaranth? They love the stuff. Thanks, dear Marnie. I don't know if I've planted amaranth. I need to go buy some. And now is the perfect opportunity to do so. Speaking of fast pew pew, whatever, you probably know what I'm about to say. I do, you want me to play Ultra Kill. Let's go buy some amaranth, then. Just a little bit. And then we'll finish planting. Oops, I shouldn't have tilled that. Hang on. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. And then maybe we'll go to the mines to get quartz for more sprinklers. That's probably what I should do. I yearn for the mines. My body, my bones, I can feel it. I yearn for the mines. We got our plots figured out, so that's good. I'll do the walkway maybe later. Perhaps on a bad luck day, I can start decorating. But today is not that day. So we go to the mines, but not before we purchase amaranth. I don't know you super well to tell your type, but I feel like you'd like Olivia. Is Olivia also Ridgeside Village? Oh, does this count as a cutscene? Interesting. I like fast stab. Wait, is Olivia married? I would never go for a married woman. Hasn't stopped me before. That's so good.
Oh, hello there, Hayden. You showed up at the perfect time. It's our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch.
Lewis, all you did was hold the nails.
Egads! Ahem, ignore her.
Wow, that's super misogynistic, Lewis. That's not okay.
Now, let me explain. You see, with Pond Farm back in business, the local economy has really been picking up. You've been buying so much quartz to give to that purple-haired girl. As a result, some of the local townsfolk have been asking me for a way to source local ingredients for their businesses or personal projects.
Lewis, are you okay? You sound like you're having a seizure.
So Robin and I came up with the idea of a new special orders board where people can press bigger jobs that would make sense for the old billboard at St. Pierre's.
Lewis, are you okay? You really sound like you have something stuck in your throat. Huh! Was that a gnome I saw? I swear there's a gnome that shows up every once in a while. Yeah, for example, I plan on requesting some hardwood for a bed I want to make. I won't put you on the spot, but if you want to help me out, you can just accept the job from this board. Who knows, maybe if the bed turns out well, I'll start selling them in my shop. Heh, I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. No, I look forward to helping.
I thought so. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, hey down.
So, can we say that you're on board? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Womp. Everybody go home. Go home. It's done. It's over. I love Robin. Robin's 10 times better.
Well, I'm sure you're busy, so I won't keep you away from your work any longer. As always, I appreciate your willingness to contribute. Take care, hey town.
Sorry, ads. You guys are getting sabotaged. Ad-bataged. That is the bad joke that I apologized for earlier in the stream. I'm looking for seaweed to enjoy while reading Blue Tower. Sorry, Willie, I'm not gonna give you weed. I missed Penny's birthday. Uh-oh. I cannot forget Abigail's birthday. I will never forgive myself if I forget Abigail's birthday. Closed on Wednesdays? Abigail's birthday's not on a Wednesday, is it? Okay, good. It's on a Saturday. Very sorry that you've been taken into a back alley and are currently getting shanked by ads. Whoa! Turtle, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's incredible. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. That's very kind of you. You've pulled Pizza Corgi out of the back alley and stopped them from getting shanked by ads. Truly good Samaritan behavior. Hi, Penny. Sorry I missed your birthday. We don't have a school here, but I'm doing my best to give Vincent and Jazz a proper education. Every child deserves a chance to be successful. Jazz is very good at math and reading. Vincent is good at, well, he has an active imagination. So he's going to be a writer. Welcome back, Potman. I'm still in purgatory! Yeah, I think it doesn't take effect until, like, next time. Oh, they'll let you out? Okay, good, good. Are ads over, then? You gonna put down the path at the bus stop so it looks like the path goes all the way from town to your farm instead of cutting off and starting up again at your farm? That's a good idea. Could totally do that. Then I'm really a part of the community. If you guys are out from ads, I'm gonna read that message. Thanks for the gifted. Yeah, that's super generous of you. I appreciate it, Turtle. It's very kind. If I had the time or, like, the people to do so, I would totally, like, let you marry Caroline or Jody. I'd like to have an option where you could sabotage their relationship. Eric is awesome. Eric Barone. The creator of Stardew Valley. Finally, my life can resume. The ads are done taking my life from me. Also, AIDS, have you seen the Bames Nons having a strong video? One of my favorite memes of all time. Bond James the name. Name James the Bame. Are you okay? Bond... What is it? Bames Nond is having a strong. Call a bondulance. How's y'all's day been? Very good, thank you for asking. Got a lot of work done. Ending it out by playing Stardew Valley. Hard to think of a better day than that. How about you, Potman? What have you been up to? I've got the urge to make my famous giant omelet, but I'll need 24 eggs. Any takers? I have no chickens right now. I have an idea. There's a lot of trash in the water. Why don't we fish some out to make the valley more beautiful? That I can do, friend. That I can do. Where am I going? Oh, I just started here because I was at the community board. I went fishing because I'm a basic white dude. I'm a basic white dude too, and I can tell ya, ain't nothing better than getting out on the water and casting a line. It's actually great. I love fishing. There's something very meditative about it. And, if you actually catch a fish, and it's big enough that you can cut it up and, like, eat it for dinner, it feels great. It's like, I earned this. Thank you, Minori. It is Wednesday, my dudes, so unfortunately I can't buy anything from Pierre's shop. I was EP earlier, but now I'm releasing my inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can feel your skin. Feel your skin. No one else can feel your skin on your skin. That's how the song goes, right? I guess we could go to the mines, like I was saying, to get more quartz. Because the shop is closed, I can't buy more seeds. Have I talked to Abigail? She's probably in the shop, which is closed. So let's go to the mines! Then me and my girlfriend watched anime together. I'm so jealous. You're living my best life right now. Imagine having a girlfriend who watches anime. That sounds sick. How dare you? How dare you shoot your goo at me, sir? None of that. I will be having none of it. Oh gosh, these slimes are so strong. There's too many enemies. You could talk to Robin to see how to move your farm. Yeah, I could. I don't really need to, though. I kind of like it where it is. We yearn for the mines. Ever since I was a child, I've yearned for the mines. That guy's just dropped an iron bar. What was he carrying around that for? He's trying to make a chest plate or something? Fool? Had to flex on you, Aiden. Hey, I get it. I get it. If I had a girlfriend who was watching anime all the time, I'd be like, yeah, my life's better than yours. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah! Die, Krobus. Ow, 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 ow! 2 copper bars? What's happening? It's not even a particularly lucky day. I am finding oh, quartz. Yoink. Uh-oh, I have no space for it. Go away. I don't need fiber. I'll just take some Metamucil to get more fiber in my diet. Goodbye, slime. Oh my gosh, why are you invincible? I just meant like up to 2 squares so your path could be straight, so nearly the same spot. Yeah, but I can't move the mailbox, right? So the mailbox will still be in the road. I'd rather just leave it where it is then, rather than just have like a one spot open with the mailbox in it. Why are you and then it cuts to the title card that says invincible. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Good meme, good meme. We'll get enough blackberries over there. Oh no, what am I doing? I have field snacks. I'll eat these. She won't watch Assassination Classroom though. It is a little dated. I can see that. I'm close to finishing it though. 2.2 pounds of spinach has as much fiber as 2 tablespoons of chia. See, chia seeds are like really good for you in many ways, but I've tried making overnight oats with chia seeds in them, and they get so, like, what is the word that I'm looking for? Not like wet. They get slimy. They get slimy when you put them in overnight oats. And it's really gross. Oh, hey. Oh, I missed a quartz. Dang it. Welcome back. I listened to a TF2 music parody. That's funny. I remember watching Assassination Classroom with my mom unintentionally as a kid. That show has some excellent moments. Love Assassination Classroom, but it was one of the... Oh, I got a star drop! Whoa! It was one of my first anime, and it's worse than I remember. You found a star drop. It's just... I forgot that that's what we went with. You found a star drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of boobs. Your maximum energy level has increased. Now that is some straight guy humor right there. Too bad I don't have the doll to throw in, to cast into the water. Oh, that's dumb. If I remember correctly about how that went, I threw it out as a joke, and I was like, haha, what if? And then I was like, no, I'm not actually gonna do that. And then you guys were like, do it, do it, do it. It would be funny. And so I did. It's like naming yourself my dude in a game. Yeah, truly. Peak comedy. My dude, can you help me? Oh, hello, my dude. That's a nice Pokemon you've got there, my dude. Chia seeds naturally get slimy and liquid. Yeah. There's probably some... Ugh! It's the terrifying face. It's the sun baby from the Teletubbies. I'm sure there's something I could replace it with. Oh, I leveled up in combat. Heck yeah. I just don't know what that would be yet. I don't know what I would replace the chia seeds with. I don't like it when they get all slimy. I remember seeing a recipe for chia seed cheesecake, and it looks like slimy eggs with cream. Mmm, delicious. Doesn't that sound appetizing? Slimy egg with cream. How much do purple mushrooms sell for? I don't need them for foraging, right? I might just eat it to open up the inventory slot, because I don't know if I've gotten a fire quartz yet. I have. And I have 2 of them now. I love cheesecake. Me too. I was at the store today, which is where I saw the Skibbity toilet toy. And I almost bought an entire cheesecake. It was like strawberry. It looked really good. In Pokemon Go, I named the biggest Metapod I've ever caught PP. That's peak comedy, of course. What's your opinion on turtles? I like turtles. That's dusting off the ancient tome. of memes. Thank you for the follow. Was that a test? Were you only gonna follow if I said the meme? No, I appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to have you. They are great, though. I've only ever seen turtles in real life a couple of times, and it was when I visited my sister down in the States. And I love them. They're just little guys. And they swim around. A gold bar! Egads! What do I want to get rid of? Why do I have 7 field snacks here and 3 field snacks here? Oh my gosh. That's the second time this stream I've done that. Can you be any worse at inventory management, my guy? I ask everyone who I watch if they like turtles, and if yes, I follow. That's an excellent strategy. I like turtles, Turtle Kid. Isn't it crazy how his name is Turtle Kid, and he just happened to like turtles? Crazy how that works. Imagine if he was named Turtle Kid, and he hated turtles. That would be so tragic. 9 times out of 10, whenever I speak, someone says that meme because of my username. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm gonna go to bed. All right, good night, Pizza Corgi. Thank you very much for hanging out. Appreciate ya. Toxic, or should I call you Ball Bag? Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I will do that right away. Yes, good night, Corgi. Sweet dreams. Ah, my veggies are done. Stretch. Is this the amaranth thing that's dinging at me? Oh no, I need to gather pieces of trash. Right, I can do that. I'm going to quick stack. Oh, greatest mod, truly. There's the squats. I knew it had to be something. It had to be something before I left, you know? Nah, it's a funny thing because it's a stim of mine and I parrot it back every time. So does that mean if I say I like turtles, then you say it back consistently every time? Finally, I have power over chat in some way. Better your thighs, boy. I already got them thunder thighs. You don't gotta worry about me. I gotta do my hydrate first, and then I'll do my squats, okay? Yummy, delicious, life-giving water. If you guys don't know the strat, when you have to gather pieces of trash, you go here. You go here. And you know what's amazing? I use a wireless mouse, which means I can fish while I do my squats. Yeah, that's right. You've never seen peak efficiency like this before. Here we go. 1. And I caught wood. 2. 3. It's sad though, my favorite turtle is the leatherback and it's endangered. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear about that. 6. The number after 6. 8. I thought you'd catch way more. Do you only catch wood and stone in here? I thought you caught garbage from this. And done. Lovely. I can feel my thighs growing. I guess you only get wood and stone from here. I thought you could get more trash. All right, it must be the one at the farm then that you dig through, or maybe the bathhouse. I thought you catch garbage from the farm lake. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're so right. We've done an empirical study and decided that I am a dumbass. Logistically, we figured this out. Oh gosh. Get this freaking dry bones looking out of my farm. Go away! Go home, brother. It's not worth it. Don't you have a family of rocks? Don't you have some sedimentary or igneous or metamorphic pals you can hang out with? You got nothing better to do than to hunt down an innocent farmer. I've also never heard of leatherback turtles. I don't think I really know the different brands of turtles. The different fonts of turtles, if you will. And if you will not, that's okay too. Have to go get some rest, but it was lovely meeting you. Have a great stream. Of course, thank you so much again. Welcome in. Good to have you. And I hope you have a very restful rest. Ugh. Dang it. I'm too slow. But at least I have 5 quartz that I can give to my girlfriend now. Owl. I've taken 1 damage. Ow! Okay, I take it back. I've taken way more than that. Get out of my life! I don't want to see you anymore! Me to my exes. No, I'm just kidding. Bedtime. Sleepy time. She comes. Level 5 combat. Fighter or scout? Oh, y'all. It's gotta be fighter, right? All attacks deal 10% more damage. That's the move, right? Maybe if I was using a dagger, I'd go scout mode. Me and my previous fictional love interests. You get over them so fast. When the new fictional character comes into your life, you have to put all the other ones aside for a moment. Like Andy in Toy Story, just putting the toys in the attic. I have something new to play with. I think we go fighter. A consistent 10% increase is better than a possible damage increase. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Excellent. Wait, what did it say? It looked like it was neutral, but it said today's rare. Oh, absolutely neutral. It's perfectly neutral. Wow. True neutral, just like my D&D character. No spoilers, though. I don't know if he's even true neutral. I could be making that up. I think Squid Ink would go with the fish. Yes? Why is there bait in my mine's chest? Junkrat has been a consistent love interest despite it all. That's so funny. I'm actually not going to replant those there. I'm going to replant them here. Is Junkrat... Hang on, let me look this up because I think I know what you're talking about, and if it's right, that's very funny. And I'm going to Pierre's. I'm going to buy amaranth. I'm going to buy a bunch of seeds. Junkrat. Yes, this is who I was thinking of from Overwatch. That's really funny. I feel like that is about, like, the beginning of a Hear Me Out cake. That would be pretty good. I might do that. I'm not really feeling inclined, though. Hear me out! Yeah, exactly. You know the Hear Me Out cakes where it's like, ow! My head! Hi, Shay, welcome in! Tits is not broken! What is this black magic voodoo? How is this possible? But the Hear Me Out cakes where they start normal and they get progressively stranger. I feel like Junkrat is pretty early on that list. It's the small smile he makes before he gets a little crazy. It's that smile. It all started with that smile. That damn smile. It works. I'm actually off to bed, but I had to come say hi. I appreciate you coming in, Shay, and saying hello. I hope you have a good rest. What do you want? Leave me alone. That's nice of you, Shane. It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Do you want a pickled tomato? I looked it up and it looks like that the mail house... What the heck, Aiden? I looked it up and it looks like the mailbox moves with the farmhouse. That's amazing. I might have to do that. Good night, y'all. Good night, Shay. Sweet dreams. Rest well. Not me, just... menacingly standing outside the shop. Good morning, Pierre. Give me all of your everything. Give me your stuff. Fairy seeds. Grapes. Amaranth. And then I need another 5-star corn. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of that. I am out of money. I was also going to purchase pumpkin seeds, but that's probably not happening. I can get 2 pumpkin seeds. Excellent. Much needed. Have not been sleeping great. Oh, sorry to hear that. Aiden, what's some of your hear me outs? I don't know. I feel like I just stick with the most conventionally attractive ones. And if I had to pick one, like, people say, like, Lola Bunny, and it's like, that's barely a hear me out. Maybe, like, Eve from WALL-E? Because she's a robot? Does that count? If the internet lied, it doesn't cost anything to move, so it can easily be moved back. That's excellent. And is it Thursdays that Robin's shop is closed on? It's one of those days. Maybe it's Tuesdays. It might be Tuesdays, actually. A world full of mystery is the only one worth living in. As soon as one mystery is solved, we're desperate to find another. Isn't everyone like that? True, I love true crime. Do you want N quartz? Oh, I already give you too many gifts. Alright. Well, I'll save them for next time. How many are in this chest? 8? I'll make that a cool 10. She would be at the shop working if... she'd be at the shop working out if she wasn't open. Probably Tuesday is where it's closed. Okay. Thank you very much, Minri. My resident researcher. Mod and researcher. One of these blackberries has to go to the community center, right? I might as well drop it off. It's a safe hear me out, but I feel like it counts. Okay, that's good. I don't have any dangerous hear me outs, I don't think. If you have any in mind, you can throw them at me and see if I agree, but I kind of don't think that I would. What? Oh, it's probably in fall foraging. Doi. Like, the hear me outs that I really enjoy, that are the funniest to me, are where it's like some robot that's just like an arm or something. Or like the turrets from Portal. When people are like, yeah, I'm into that. I'm like, that's really funny. Oh, I sold a hazelnut. I shouldn't have done that. I have a wild plum. I'm sure I can find more hazelnuts. And a common mushroom. Which I can also find. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm tempted to say, like, BMO from Adventure Time. But not really. Also, I don't want my list to just be robots. Because that paints me in a light that I don't think I want to be seen in. Roz from Monsters, Inc.? Who is Roz? I don't remember them. I'm just literally walking around in circles now. Okay, I'm going home. Is it faster to go to the minecart? It's probably faster to just walk. Let me look this up. Roz Monsters Inc. Okay! That's not what I thought her name was. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. That's Roz. Might have to pass on that one. Might have to say no. Yep. It's the slug. Okay, now with these, I don't want to trap myself. If I go here, here, like if I make like a circle with them that I don't need to get into, right? Like this and this. I still have access to everything, right? That's good. We'll grow some amaranth, some corn, some more pumpkins. All right, not too shabby. We'll have lots to sell when that's ready. I think I might make a big sale. I might sell a bunch of stuff. Anything that's not regular quality I sell because it gives me more money. And if somebody needs it for a quest or something, I can use the regular quality ones. I want to get a lump sum of moolah that I can spend on, and I haven't forgotten to move the house either. I want to get a lump money that I can spend on maybe getting chickens or cows. So today I need to go to Robin's, move the farmhouse, and then also fish to try to get garbage. Let's see. I want to keep the flowers because I can give those as gifts. I want to keep the hops because I can make them into beer. These are all flowers. These are all flowers. Keep the melons just in case. I don't have a lot of oranges, so I'll save those. Tomatoes can go. Hot peppers can go. Yeah. And I only have like one blackberry, right? 2. I'll save those. And ancient fruit. We hoard all of them, of course. Alright, nice. Now we go to Robin's shop. But not before I move my lightning rod. Gotta make sure there's nothing back here that's gonna get in the road. We're good. This there for now. Make sure it's out of the way. Go talk to Robin, come back, and fish up a bunch of garbage. Sounds like a lovely Thursday afternoon. At the band... oh, there's the hazelnut. See, I knew I would find... And a common mushroom! I knew I would find him. At the band that I took pictures for yesterday... I got a skeletal hand. Excellent. My favorite. At the band, a lot of the guys in it are farmers. Which has got me thinking. Like, I feel like farming would be such a rewarding job. Like, I'm sure it's very stressful at times, but you get to like work the land, and it's your own land. You get to take the winters off, and then be satisfied that like you work hard in the day. You know, you feel good. You went out there and gave it your all. Go to build farm things, then click move buildings, and then you can move the farmhouse. Okay, construct farm buildings. Nope, that's probably not it. Upgrade house. Nope, that's not it. Oh, wait. Move buildings. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Move the farm. What? What? Why is there space here? Huh? Oh, that sucks. Never mind. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. I'll go all the way home. I feel like the little piggy who went to market and then ran all the way home. It's because of the mailbox. You're so right. You're so right. I think the fastest way to fix this is just make another chest. I thought, but there's another space here. Oh, I have to move it 2 spaces. That's why. Silly. Silly boy. Chest. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That, and maybe, what, that? Did that not go to the museum? Maybe I already have one in the museum. Maybe that's why. That's a museum thing. I can go there. Okay, chest. Chest, go here. Everything in this chest. Give me. And go in this chest instead. This is going to take forever if I don't clear out my inventory. I'm just going to, well, these are both fall things, so they go in the autumn chest. And I'm just going to dump everything in here. Make it a little bit faster, hopefully. Hit the chest, it'll push it, won't it? Really? What? That sounded exactly like Lil Wayne then. I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing. Holy cannoli. I feel like farming is nice when it's a personal garden, but then when it's on a larger scale, it's stressful. I can absolutely see that. That definitely makes sense. You got a whole lot to take care of. Well, now you have to empty it. You trapped it. Aren't I just the smartest boy? Never mind, the space is open. Wait, which way can I put it though? I don't think I can move it, can I? I think it is trapped. Or what if I keep doing this? Aha! I may be stupid, but I am not an idiot. Heck yeah. That's huge tech unlocked, honestly. I didn't know you could do that. So, let's... No, quartz goes in the mines chest. What? I have no space for the quartz. Well, those aren't really mine things. These are more decoration. And sell these. If I didn't have goblin cats that consumed the leaves of my plants, I'd have a garden. That is very relatable. We have one cat, and she just eats anything that vaguely resembles a plant. Like, if we drop lettuce on the ground, she sprints to eat it. She's so weird, and I love her. I may not know a lot, but I know strange things. You do know a lot of strange things. This one wasn't in the way, though, right? It was just that one chest. Uh-oh, do they close at 5? Yep, they sure do. Can I make it there in 20 minutes? I don't think so. Come on, come on, come on. It's been 10 minutes already. There's no shot. I'll have to do it another day. Freaking chests, man. Getting in the road. It's so frustrating. Alright, well. I'm gonna spend the day fishing for garbage. And I mean that literally. I love my cats. Our one cat, Joe, who has one eye, is the one who eats plants. And what the heck? I caught a fish? I'm trying to get garbage. Somehow this game knows my intention and is giving me the opposite of what I want. Maybe because it's raining? Fish are more likely. But I think the longer you fish in one body of water, the less likely you are to get an actual fish, right? So I'll be good. Chatter is the same way, which is dumb because he has dry food literally right next to him. That's really funny. You know what I heard today, which may or may not be true? Apparently cats like to eat with you. So if you're sitting down with your family to have a meal or something, you can put your cat at the table and give them dry food and they'll eat with you. They like to eat as a part of the pack. Or like if you want to give them a little treat, you can do that too. Adorable. I want to do that every time I eat now. Just put my cat on the table. Yay, we got garbage. How many days do I have to do that, by the way? Stop fishing. Open the freaking journal. I still have 4 days left. Okay, nice. Just plop my cat on the table and he feasts with us. He dines with us. That's adorable. Imagine like visiting your friend and having dinner with them and they just plop their cat down at a chair and eat dinner with their cat. So cute. I caught another fish! What the heck? I'm catching more fish than garbage now. How could this happen to me? I'm catching some fish. I would do that, but Chatter is the kind of cat that will scarf his food down and eat everyone else's food. That is understandable. Some cats should not be allowed at the table no matter what. Our cats are good. They don't jump on the table. They don't beg for food, but we had to learn that from experience. We definitely, our first cat, he fought his way up on the table and would never give up. You could grab him and chuck him on the ground 50 times, and he does not get the message. He still would jump up on the table and try to eat your food. But you gotta give him credit for his tenacity. Our cats now just like to lounge around, but they do really like their dry food, which is good. Holy, did you see that frame perfect newspaper catch? Amazing. 7 out of 20 pieces of garbage. Just like me. Stop it! Go away! I forget that I can't do anything in this farm because it's monsters everywhere. Which chat voted on, by the way. I blame you. I'm just kidding. I could never be angry at you. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. I know how to play that song on the ukulele because I took ukulele lessons for 2 years. Tell me you're autistic without telling me that you're autistic. I'm just kidding. Probably, maybe not. That's the first walleye that I've caught. And it was at my freaking farm lake. Okay, it's 10 p.m. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm calling it! Ooh, more jam. It's jelly time. Jelly time, way yeah, way yeah. Because there's no peanut butter, so you can't say that part. It is not peanut butter jelly time. It's just jelly time. Where do I need to put the garbage? Dump the trash in the recycling bin behind the train platform. Don't you put recycling in the recycling bin? That's sus. I'm just gonna keep this garbage on me until I don't need it anymore. Until I can chuck it. And then maybe tomorrow we'll get the house moved. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I guess Joja Cola counts as trash too, doesn't it? Sad. What am I going to make into jam? Maybe we'll make some more pickled tomatoes. Ah, I'm stuck. Achtung! I am stuck. There we go. Sell the orange jelly. Call it a day, and we'll see how much freaking money we get. I hope we got a lot of money, because I sold a whole lot of stuff as well. 4 grand. Not even enough to buy the deluxe chest recipe. How sad is that? Do I have enough total to buy the deluxe chest recipe? I do not. One of these days. And one of these days we'll have a chicken. Gonna be cloudy with gusts of wind tomorrow. Why sell fiber when you can make grass seed? I didn't think about that. It was one piece of fiber that I didn't want in my inventory, that's why. I just wanted to get rid of it. Spirits are in good humor today, you'll have a little extra luck. Alright. Well, okay. Perhaps we go to the mines, because we're pretty close to getting done. We don't need to water any of our crops. We could chat with Abigail, but we don't need to give her a gift. So, I might get ahead of the game. Get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. And go to the mine. Although, maybe I should do the garbage stuff. I do have 3 more days to do it, and I got 8 in 1 day. I think I'm gonna leave the trash for now. I'm just gonna make a little chest. Oh, I missed a spot. Next to here, that I can fill with el garbage. And sell that. And then we'll go straight to the mines. Until Robin's place opens. Tell me you're autistic remembers instance I told you about LTT 9779B.
I don't remember. I'm sorry, I forget. It's a lot of numbers, okay? I don't do great with all the numbers. There's too many. Is that 7 old numbers?
The Metal Cloud Planet? Oh, right! That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? People waking up, knowing new languages, and planets where it rains diamonds, or is literally made of metal clouds. What a fascinating universe we live in. Just like Abigail said, you gotta have some mystery in your life. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. There's my ladder. Diamonds! Mine diamonds. I'll mine them. I don't remember. I don't know any other part of that song. I should have put this stuff away. I was thinking about putting it away, and then I got sidetracked and forgot about it. Does Stardew Valley do that to anybody else? Stardew Valley makes my brain go crazy. I think it's that there's so much to do that I have an idea and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. And then on the way to do that thing, I have another idea and I'm like, oh, never mind, I should go do this. And I end up just like walking from place to place and doing nothing. Slime, I don't need. I should eat some of this food. I got a whole lot of food. Algae is not really that helpful. I will eat it. There's also the wasp planet that rains rubies and sapphires on the night side. What the heck? That's crazy. I didn't know that. What on earth? It's amazing. I'm gonna eat the strange bun. Gotta have some fun. Gotta have some fun in life. Yeah! I get sidetracked so much, probably why I get lost so much on stream. Real. I wonder if there is a correlation with, like, getting sidetracked and getting lost. Because I have talked about it before, I'm terrible with directions. I can walk in the door of a room and then forget which way I came in. Or, like, not know which direction to go if I want to get out a certain way. It's bad. I don't need void essence or solar essence. Not right now. And I do wonder if that correlates with how sidetracked I get when I play games like this. It might just be because I'm, you know, yapping about life in addition, but I do feel like even when I'm playing Stardew Valley regularly, I tend to forget things. Maybe a little less, but that might only be because when I'm playing Stardew Valley regularly, I tend to just pick one thing and do that forever. Like, I'll be like, alright, this is the session where I go to the mines, and then I just go to the mines every single day and don't do anything else. Well, look at that, we made it to floor 110 already. I think I heard the reason why you forget what you were doing when you walk into another room. Oh, why is that? Do tell. I'm very curious to know. But dang it. I got space boots. I can go to space now. It's an instinct thing that makes you focus when entering a new environment so you can scan for new threats or something. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. If you're in a new room, you need to get your bearings because biologically speaking, there's a primal part of you that's like, what if there's a threat in this room? What if there's an assassin in the corner? Amethyst! Amethyst! Yes! I'm throwing those boots in the garbage. I don't care about the $100 it's gonna get me. Whatever. Another amethyst! Oh my gosh, Abigail's gonna go crazy. She's gonna be so excited. Is it raining today? Hang on. Was it a raining day? Because maybe I should go try to get... I think it is a raining day. I'm gonna go see if I can get that wedding thing, the conch, before I forget. There's a new threat in my room. My cat about to bite my legs. It's real though. Why do cats do that? The same cat I was talking about that eats lettuce and plants. There's an umbrella icon above the hour. Oh, wow. Minri, you're so smart. The same cat that eats plants, bites my legs, but only when I'm wearing, like, shorts. She doesn't bite my legs. He's here, guys, he's here! She doesn't bite my legs when I'm wearing, like, pants. Only when my hairy legs are exposed, she tries to take a chomp. I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me you're not ready for it. Come on! Dang it! I'm so close. Musculation. I see those push-ups. Thank you, infrared pigeon. You know what? I'm gonna go do those right now. Deletes geode. I thought that I needed to have room for it, so I deleted the geode. I deemed it to be the least worthwhile item to keep in my inventory. Okay. Push-ups time. I gotta do 10 now. Oh, here we go. Some, like, end of stream push-ups to really keep you awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he gets my breath. 8, 9, 10. Oh man. Those ones were rough. Those ones are very rough. I know Chatter does it because he used to have a kitten sister and they would play rough all the time. But when his owners abandoned them, we had to surrender her because we would have had 6 cats if we kept her. That is probably the reasonable choice. Maybe it's a playful thing. It could be. I always just thought she was really weird. Leaves the single coal, forgets that you can drop instead of delete. Okay, you got me. The coal, well, the molten geodes, they just give you, like, they can give you coal, and they can give you stone and rocks. They're not that valuable. And also, does stuff ever... I see you, Dead Sack. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Does dropped stuff despawn? Amazing push-up, very strong, thank you. Don't worry though, she got adopted almost as soon as we surrendered her. Oh, that's good. It makes my heart happy to hear. Is this gonna be a book? Please don't be something I need an inventory slot for. Yes! Book time! Book stream when? I think it despawns after you sleep. Okay, that is good to know. I might be able to use this information. It's a surprise tool that might come in handy later. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. You're all good. No pressure. Except Infrared Pigeon thinks that you should be beheaded for it. Hi, Abigail. I wish the season lasted a little longer. When the wind really picks up, I almost feel like a kid again. That's so real. In Canada, we hardly get fall at all. We get like a couple of weeks at most. Maybe a month, and then it snows. One of my favorite parts about fall is the scenery, like the beautiful leaves, you know. And once we get snow, all the leaves are gone. Like as soon as it snows, leaves are dead. Leaves are gone. Everything is brown. The nice yellows and reds and oranges that you get from autumn are gone. Everything's just brown, and stick season begins. And it's very upsetty spaghetti. It's very upsetting. England is amazing. Do they have good autumn over there? I would go just for that, honestly. I freaking love autumn. Diamond! Shine bright like a diamond in the chest. I don't need this trident. Can I sell it? Please let me sell it. I hate that I can't sell it. Nards! Coral goes in the fish chest. Wonder if there's a Stardew voice acting mod? Maybe. That's a good question. I wouldn't use it. I love voice acting for the characters, but that would be an interesting addition. Don't threaten me with a good time. That's hilarious. Luckily, Gregory still plays with Chatter now, so he has a playmate. Oh, that's nice. Also, Chatter is a great name for a cat. Do you ever call your cat just Chat? So that if your cat's hungry, I'm like, chat, are you hungry? Chat, are you crazy? Nah, I hate the weather. It's always rainy and cold. But sometimes it's okay. Yeah. I love the rain when you get to sit inside. Like on a nice rainy day, cuddle up with a blanket and some tea and just watch the rain, listen to it fall. I'm so sure that it gets really annoying after a while. And if it's cold outside when it rains, that's less fun. Maybe able to sell it to the guild. Could be classified as a weapon. Yeah, I'm sure it is, but I don't want to walk all the way over there to get like 50 bucks from it. Which method do you wish to be executed with? It's a great question. I'd probably like to be exploded. Because how cool would that be? If they're like, he died because he literally blew up. I call him Chit Chatter, but that's a good idea. Death by Snoo Snoo? Oh my goodness. That's what I would nickname your cat. I would call him Chat. And then Chat jumps up on the table where he's not supposed to be, and I go, Chat, are we for real right now? Chat, are we serious? Hello, Robin. Move buildings. Can you move my literal entire house, please? Thank you! Oh, that's amazing. It's gonna be so much better. I'm stoked. Have you listened to any more of Just Roll With It? I did. I listened to another episode, I think, and I had to take a break. It was really hard for me to get into. It was just kind of... I don't know. There was a lot of aspects about it that I didn't like. It might be the kind of thing that after another dozen episodes, I might get accustomed to it. I might get over it. But when I started listening to NADPOD, I didn't have any of that. There wasn't anything that they said that I was like, oh, I don't like this. But I have gotten some of that from Just Roll With It, so I'm not listening to it right now. Chat. Aiden. Yes, DeadSec? What can I do you for? Hang on, I shouldn't plant it there. Listening to Crowbar, you say. I might need to check the fridge first Crowbar riffs. Are you speaking English? Am I tweaking? The heck? Fair, it gets really good though. I checked out the subreddit for a bit to see what people were saying about it, and there's like so much fan art from their main series. It looks like it's a very beloved series as well. You cute, that is all. Oh, stop it, you. Thank you. The band? Crowbar. Crowbar the band. Have you ever listened to Crowbar? No, I've not. What kind of music do they make? Do they make listening music for you to listen to? You know those chill / relaxing lo-fi beats to study to? What if it's just like played / instrumental music for you to listen to? It's literally just a song. It's just describing a regular ass song. Listen to Repulsive in its splendid beauty. It's great. What kind of music is it? Death metal? Rock and roll? J-pop? New achievement, Mother Catch. I hardly know her catch. Catch 100 fish. Wow, I feel like I've not fished that much in this playthrough. And I still got 100. Guess it's not really, like, that much when you think about it. There we go. Now we're getting some garbage. It's rock? Okay, nice. Still need some more trash. Minri, I think I would say I didn't get a cutscene. I guess my question would be, if we wanted to get very logistical, in my opinion, I would say no, because the cutscenes are supposed to be like hard events, right? If the cutscene is a static thing, like it always happens on the first day of fall, or something, or after the second day of fall or whatever, I wouldn't count it. However, if there is a box that needs to be checked before the cutscene counts, like if it's something that I had to do that I participated in to make the cutscene happen, then I would say that it counts. So I'm going to look up, while I fish for trash, Stardew bulletin board. And what is that? Quests? Help wanted quests? No. Story quests? It is not telling me how you unlock it. Come on. List of story quests. Special orders? Yo, yeah, special order. During a cutscene that is available on fall to second year one regardless of weather. Okay, so it always happens no matter what. So I didn't do anything to cause a cutscene. That was just going to happen anyway. So I would mark the prediction as no. I would say I did not get a cutscene today. That's what I'm going with. Otherwise, it would simply be too easy. Because then I could just be like, oh yeah, there's a cutscene on the 1st of winter, so I'm just gonna get to winter and then I guarantee I get a cutscene. And that's no fun. You gotta, it has to be a little bit of a toss-up, you know? I'm gonna go put my garbage away. Goodbye, garbage. Whoa! Glitch! Thank you very much for the raid, Glitch. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Aiden Sketches. I am a regular guy VTuber, and today we were playing some Stardew Valley. Does this mean the War Thunder stream is confirmed? Ow, my head! What War Thunder stream? I ain't been talking about that. Ow, my head again! What did you get up to, Glitch? Ow, my head again! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. If you need to take care of any after-stream care, get a snack, have a nap, have a drink of water, whatever, that is A-okay. We're just finishing up the day, and then I'm going to have to send you guys off to somebody else yet again. Raid train. We're going off the rails on a raidy train. Sorry, I got rock and roll on the mind from taking pictures yesterday. Welcome, Raiders. Aiden promised a War Thunder stream. Source, trust me, bro. I don't even know what War Thunder is. I don't even know who you are. Male VTuber, yes, normal. And I did some art for my banner, and then I played Warframe. Sweet! That's super fun. That's great. Anyway, I go EP time. Seeing Aiden in pain is amusing? What? How am I in pain? From whence? You don't know War Thunder? I don't. Best game ever made? No, that title belongs to Dark Cloud 2, of course. We're going Fisher. Fisher's better than Trapper. Any day of the week, brother! And that's on God. That's not even opinion. That's facts. Ooh, so many people streaming right now. Ooh. I think I'm going to send you guys over to Bean, because Bean is playing Slay the Spire 2, which I have never actually played, but I am a big fan of Slay the Spire 1. And that's ads. So that's unfortunate timing. I waited just a little bit too long to start the raid. I really appreciate all of you for hanging out, and I will hopefully see you again on Tuesday's stream for more arting. I will probably be working on Minri's commission again. Thank you, Turtle. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody. Appreciate you. Bye.